Yo, what's going on, people? King Rich is back again with another video. Yeah, big up to everybody that supports the channel positively. Yeah, big up to all of you. Hey, so today we are going to be talking about interracial dating. This is going to be a caller show. The link to call in is in the live chat. Is pinned to the top of the live chat. It's also in the description box as well. But first we are going to take a look at a video that is, you know, in conjunction with the topic. So let's take a look at what we got right here. All right, so the title of this video is "My Nigerian Boyfriend Got Me Pregnant the First Time We Met." Wow, this is absolutely amazing. So let's take a look.
My biggest dream was to always go to Africa. Yeah. I booked the flights to Benin Republic, and after 2 weeks I found out that I got pregnant. In 2 years she will be a single mother.
Black men hate weave on black women, but we let white women parade in black aesthetics, black hair and black accents.
I didn't notice that my accent changed. My accent turned Nigerian when we fell in love. Who was gonna tell her? Tell me what?
Like right here, doesn't this just look like the typical dynamic you would think of when you think of a black man with, let's say, a quote unquote white woman? You know, this is satisfying the stereotype already, but let's carry on.
My name is Sarah and this is my partner Cyprian, and my accent turned Nigerian when we fell in love.
Her accent turned Nigerian when she fell in love. Okay.
In 2021, I saw this beautiful lady on the story post of an artist in Nigeria, Olamide. She was vibing to the song with her then boyfriend. I saw she loved horses.
So this thing here is the super beautiful woman that you saw. All I'm going to say is calorie deficit diet. I think everybody understands what a calorie deficit diet is. I think that's something that a lot of people need to invest in and think about. And yeah, maybe this woman here might want to think about it as well.
And I was like, this is really my person.
Then I saw his page with dancing and dancing to Afrobeats.
I think in 2022, we started to keep more contact because then she was not in a relationship anymore.
And my biggest dream was to always go to Africa.
She has always wanted
any country in Africa.
This woman was just desperate to get an African man. Yeah, she was just on it. She was desperate. And the thing is about in certain African countries is that a lot of the men, they are looking for bigger women. Right, they actually find women who are on the larger side more attractive. A lot of times that is seen as a sign of wealth and affluence when you are kind of overweight. So yeah, so anyway,
I booked the flights to Benin Republic, and I think from the first day that we met, we were just together. We never said, are we together now? At the beginning, of course, when I went, I did not tell my family actually that I went to Africa. I just traveled alone, and I only told my mom like 5 days ago.
Bruh, she is bigger than him, bro. She's literally bigger than him. Like, look how slim he is. And there's some, do you know what's funny? Yeah, there's some guys that are slim that like when they've got a larger woman, bro. Like, but me personally, I couldn't imagine being in a situation like this. I just can't imagine it, bro. Like, some of you guys are living this reality, bro. Like, boy, I don't know how you do it. But anyway, each to his own.
I said, Mom, I'm actually going to Africa. What? You're going to Africa? I said, yeah. I did not tell anybody because I knew that people would come and say, Sarah, I don't think you should go. It is too dangerous. It is too this. And I was like, no, I just want to do what I want to do.
Look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy's face, bro. To me, he looks shifty, bro. He don't look trustworthy. He looks like he's scheming. I don't know. Is it just me? Like, but he looks like he's scheming, bro.
This is a dish I ate for the first time in Benin called banga soup. This is the palm cream. We have already cooked meat ingredients for it. Banga spice.
Let's get started, baby.
Okay, show us the dish.
Damn your
You will eat all the food before it's finished.
I'm always excited when she's
Bruh, they don't need to be showing cooking, bruv. Cooking is the last thing they need to show with this woman right here.
After we met, I actually went back home, and after 2 weeks I found out that I got pregnant. It was not planned, it was not intentional, and we said okay, but we are sure that we want to keep the baby. We said okay, if that's meant to be,
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Bruh, you literally got with her and got her pregnant straight away. Like, that's crazy, bruh. That is literally insane. You got her pregnant straight away.
But he could not be with us while I gave birth because they didn't allow him to come. The visa took too much time, and I had to give birth alone.
Yeah,
But
I had to see everything on a video call.
yeah,
It was very, very emotional,
but now you're here.
but I'm here.
Wow. So she had the baby and he was back home. He was in Africa and she had the baby back wherever she's from. That's crazy.
Let me just 1 minute now. 1 minute. That's it. She doesn't like the taste whenever she's cooking.
It's not finished. We met up.
Like, she's proper trying to sound like she's from an Africa country. I find this to be really, really weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've heard white people with Nigerian accents before, or like non-black people with Nigerian accents before, but it's like this woman here, she's just trying her hardest, bro. Like, she really wants to be in the Nigerian culture hard.
After 1 year again,
After
I
1
flew with
year.
our newborn baby, 4 months old. I flew alone to Africa, to Benin, and we met us then again.
I already, bruh. Hold on.
Alone to Africa, to Benin, and we met us then.
Bruh, she's got all the money, bruh. He doesn't have no money. This guy doesn't have nothing going on. He has no money, bro. That shirt that he's wearing, she bought him that shirt for the show because she's the one that's doing all the traveling. Press 1 in the chat if you've clocked on. She's the one that's doing all the traveling. She's doing everything, even when she's pregnant. She's the one doing all the traveling, bro. If it's not for her getting plane tickets, he wouldn't see the child. Like, literally, she's gone to Nigeria, found this guy who, I don't know, was the tour guide or whatever. Yeah. Then she was just desperate to get an African dude. And then, boom, they linked up, slept together. She got pregnant. She flew back home. And now they're an item. Now she went and bought him this brown shirt, bro, with the oversized pocket. Now they're on camera. Now he's trying to get his visa to live wherever they live. And then once he gets that visa, he's going to be sleeping with other women, bro. Listen, bro, this is a very common, typical story. But anyway.
Again.
I actually met our child only the second time I'm meeting Sarah and me not seeing him.
He met the child the second time he met this woman, bro. Bruh. What? The second time he met this woman, the second time he was in the same room as this woman, breathing the same air as this woman, was the first time he saw his child with her. That's insane.
In real life, till it got to 4 months, it was something I never thought. I knew I wanted to be a father someday, but I never thought that was how everything was going to...
Look, do you hear what he just said? He said, I always knew I was going to be a father one day, but I never knew it was going to happen like this. Bro, like, literally, this is just recklessness. She was just desperate to get a Nigerian man, and this guy, he just wanted... I don't know what he wanted, bro. There's a lot of motives he's probably got. She's even wearing an Africa pendant on her chain, bro. Like, she's fully invested, bro. This is mental.
Come out or pan out, but yeah. And since then, she's been visiting till we could actually reunite in Germany. Voila. My darling wife made us a nice Nigerian dish. I can't wait to start it.
While learning to make banga soup online, I also learned and picked up some Pidgin and Yoruba words, and somehow accent also turned Nigerian. It just happened.
Proud of you, baby. So let's eat.
Okay. I did not taste before.
I got a question. If she was in shape and she was like, you know, in the right BMI, would this be going on right now? Would she be the person that she is, desperately going to Africa to find an African man to go and have a child with the first time she meets them? Yeah. Because all I see right here is a bag of stereotypes right now. A bag of stereotypes. Right now, listen, I might be wrong. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong for their sake. I hope I'm wrong, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, skinny black guy from third world country with white woman that could probably use a calorie deficit diet, and then now they're here, now they're parents. What is going on here, bruh?
So sweet.
Our TikTok page started growing. It was there that we got a lot of judgment like, in 2 years she will be a single mother.
I'm with her because of the German passport.
They said, don't trust African men. See this one, please don't come back to Europe.
Somebody said disgusting.
Oh wow. Who is gonna tell her? Tell me what?
Somebody said African men are gay and cheaters.
Wow.
I know for real.
See, a lot of those hateful comments that they're getting is from non-black men. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of those comments are from non-black men that are just, you know, it's whatever. It's the climate that we're living in. We're living in a very anti-black society right now. A lot of people who are out and out racists are feeling confident to say what they think about black people, whether it's for the most part it'll be anonymous, but now we're having some people that are actually showing their face. But anyway,
single mother incoming. I like men as now gold diggers. Really? Am I digging gold? Somebody said black men hate weave on black women, but will let white women parade in black aesthetics, black hair, and black accents. And you have the Nigerian accent. She should keep crying.
I think we are strong people. We don't care. Like, we just live our lives.
I like the judgment because it makes us viral.
Gentleman.
you should have said you don't care about the hate comments because you're gonna prove them wrong, not because it makes you viral. Bruh, that wasn't a very good answer, bruh.
We're about to show you some African attires and Greek traditional attires.
Bruv, you're literally showing off everything that she's bought. This is actually quite embarrassing because I'm Nigerian as well. Yeah. Or some people would say I'm black British with Nigerian heritage or whatever, however you want to say it. But like, bro, like I find this to be kind of embarrassing because it's enforcing the stereotype that black guys, you know, when they do interracial dating, they don't have no standards. They have low standards, number one. And then like, you know, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Unless he's really honestly being genuine with this woman, which, bro, I'm skeptical.
Amazing Ankara material, the western part of Nigeria. We are the Yorubas. I'm a Yoruba boy, and we wear Ankara for events like weddings, naming ceremony.
Like, honestly, what would you lot rate this woman out of 10? What would you lot rate her out of 10, bro? Like, me personally, I wouldn't even register a woman like this. I'm not gonna lie, I just wouldn't. I don't think she's necessarily horrible, bad, but like, you know, obviously calorie deficit diet, that's a huge thing to me. Yeah, no. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't register this woman, but you know, men in third world countries, they may look at it different. Like they could look at a woman like this and think, "Rah, opportunity. This woman could literally get me out of this third world situation I'm in." And now he's in Germany in some new house and that. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's real like that. Big up to Daniel for the first super chat. He said, are the roles reversed here? Is this backwards AF? Bruv, I don't know, bruv. I just see loads of stereotypes right now. And anyway, we're going to do a cooler show about this whole IR dating. So I want to get you lots of opinions. I want to hear what you lot got to say. The link to call in is pinned to the top of the live chat.
I think I speak Nigerian English for like since 2019 now, so 6 years.
She's a prof.
I'm somebody, when I speak, I can adapt to the language then. When I speak Greek, I adapt to Greek. When I speak German, I adapt to German.
She picks up the accents everywhere she goes.
And this is my Greek traditional dress. Can you hold this, please?
So she's a Greek woman that lives in Germany that went to Nigeria and slept with this Nigerian guy the first day she met him and got pregnant. Just had the baby on her own, showed him via video call. Then the second time she flew back to Nigeria, and that was the first time he saw his child. This is just insane, bro. I don't know, but I want to get you lots of opinions, bro, about the whole interracial thing. All right, cool. We got a couple guys here already, so let's hear what you lot got to say. Hello.
You're up, bro.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, yeah. To be fair, to start off, I kind of agree with what you're saying, man. To kick off, like what you're saying about the stereotypes and whatnot. Like, I'm just seeing a bunch of stereotypes on the screen, man. Because even you, because you're Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so even me, like, I'm Jamaican, and I can even still relate to what I'm seeing in that dynamic of the guy and the girl. Not so much like the countries, because she met him. Did she meet him in Nigeria? Was it?
Yeah, basically they're saying that she flew to Nigeria and she met him there. She met the guy there, but I think she still had a boyfriend at the time. Then she broke up with the boyfriend, then he basically got in there with her. And then then they slept together, then she got pregnant straight away.
Yeah, that's mad. Because the way that the stereotype that I can relate to, obviously being Jamaican, is that like the older Jamaican guys, they would get with like an overweight British girl, right?
Yeah.
Like, similar to this.
Yeah.
And then they'd have kids with her, and then obviously those kids would be mixed race, and then it would just go on and on and on and on and on. But
yeah, I think that I think it's Nigerian and Jamaican men in the UK are not like, they have the number one stereotype for doing that.
Yeah,
getting with overweight white women and that, and then yeah,
exactly, yeah. And the thing is that like that stereotype, it never goes away, kind of thing.
Yeah,
like even me, like I'm 21, and the guys that I associate with doing that sort of thing are way older than me. They're like guys that would be like in their 40s and guys that are like, they shouldn't. Their life's pretty much over now, isn't it? Like, they're not old. But
wow, you said their life's over, bruv.
Kind of though, because a lot of these guys, like, they're kind of rubbed out. If you get what I'm saying, like, they're not. They probably made a lot of mistakes in their 20s and 30s. They're like got to that 40, 50 age where they haven't really got much. They need a girl to kind of satisfy them a little bit.
Yeah,
they just get with they just get what they can in it.
Yeah. Because their options are pretty much their options are kind of like, kind of disappeared, innit? Like,
yeah, and obviously that overweight white girl probably have some sort of like, not fetish, but some sort of like liking towards black men or whatever. He's still got like the certain elements about him. He's probably kind of like not a Tyrone, but he's probably got some sort of thing about him. He's just a bit
like, for her, like, he's gonna be good for her. Like, that's a good option for her, kind of thing.
Yeah. The only thing is he doesn't have any financial anything really. He just got himself, innit? He's got him. That's all he brings to the table is him. If anything, he's kind of just taken from her life, but she don't really mind that because she likes having him around. Sort of thing.
Hold on. Can you mute your mic?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah, so she don't really mind that dynamic because she actually likes having him around. So there will be scenarios where he'll be living in her house and she'll be fine with it. She'll cook him meals. She'll look after him when he's ill, like that sort of dynamic. And they're both kind of happy with their situations. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the sad thing is, like I said, bro, that stereotype has followed someone like me who's like, I'm not even a part of that generation where that was happening. I'm much younger than those type of guys.
So what about, okay, cool. So you're 21, yeah? So what is it like? What do you think the dynamics are like interracial dating for someone that's like your age group, like 21? Like when black boys do it, like what do you think the dynamic is like?
I think once you get to my age, you realize that like a lot of girls that aren't black, they kind of all look at you the same sort of thing. They all put you in the same group. So especially if you wear certain clothes as well. If you present yourself a certain way, there's no way you're getting out of that box. There's no way. It don't matter how much you try and like show yourself different to how you present yourself. The first impression they see of you, that's how you are. That's how they look at you, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
So let's say, so an example of that is like, if you might be an academic black guy, you might be smart, intelligent, blah, blah, like have a good job, etc. But if you're wearing a Nike Tech fleece,
on a Saturday,
like even if you're just going to doing a errand or something like that, bruv, you are a roadman now. You're a street guy. Like,
there's no getting out of it now. That's who you are now. There's no like,
there's nothing you can say. Yeah,
that's it. There's no like, this is a Saturday, but on a Monday I'm in the suit, and on a Tuesday I got a meeting in the business meeting, or there's no sort of like getting out of that.
Do you think so? Are you saying that only applies to black guys?
Majority wise, not wouldn't say only, but that's like the main. We get it the worst. I feel like that's
because like what I'm saying. Why I asked that is it like, so if a white boy is doing the same thing, he may not get that strict judgment.
He'll get a lot more what's the term? He'll get like the benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt, yeah.
So he'll get like, he's going to the gym, or
like they'll hear him out to hear what he's got to say.
Yeah. Whereas you, however you present yourself in the first time they see you, that's who you are, basically. So let's say you are leaving work and you're in like an office attire, then they'll put you in that bracket. Do you get what I'm saying? But you will just be the black guy that has a good job.
Okay, cool. Do you think that a lot of boys in your age group, like 21, yeah, do you think a lot of black boys are like, they prefer to do interracial dating, or what do you think it's like?
I think a lot of black guys are starting to like stay with who their own women,
Okay.
My age. That's genuinely what I think. I think a lot of us like every race of women. I think that's like a global thing that I've noticed with all us black guys. We all like sexually attracted to every race of woman, but I think we all know deep down that our best option is with our own.
Do you know what? I agree with you, because do you know what I'm noticing? I'm noticing more like, especially when you see our events are coming up, like motives, etc., etc. Like in this country, anyway. Like I can't really talk about America because I haven't lived in America for a long time now. But over here, a lot of the motives, when it's like black boys, it's black boys, black girls. Like for the most part, it's not really that mixed, unless you're going to like a proper event, like not proper event. That's the wrong way to put it, but like like a multi, everybody's invite. It's not really a black motive. It's just like a everybody motive. Like, do you get what I'm saying? That's when it's more diverse.
Yeah, I completely agree. And obviously, when you go into like the black motives, you're getting the black experience. You're getting black food. You're getting black music. Everything is just kind of black, and it feels like you've got your own hub.
Yeah,
in the place where you can actually relate to people that grew up like you and whatnot, look like you and whatnot.
Yeah, and then you get the specks of like non-black people. Like you get the odd white girl here, the odd white boy here, but not really though. Yeah, but not really though. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
They're just in their friend groups, just like they're like the one person in their friend group that doesn't look like the rest of them, basically.
Yeah. That's
it, really. But I think a lot of us guys my age, we understand that like, it's best to stay with your own, really, because a lot of us are like we'll probably get with a mixed race person.
Okay.
But I don't see a lot of guys my age that grew up where I grew up getting with a white girl. Though I can count on 2 fingers how many guys I could see doing that, and they're not even like, they're kind of lost already. If you get what I'm saying. So
mad. Big up
yeah,
Pappy Blanco in the chat. Hey, all right, cool then. So, all right, cool. Let's get. You gotta mute your mics because sometimes there's feedback. Someone's got feedback.
I'm here in America. Can I say something? I was here on here.
Yeah,
I was on
yeah. Go on. But I can hear an echo. I need you to turn off the. You need to mute the audio because there's an echo.
The newest guy that joined.
I muted the YouTube so that it don't come through. But anyway,
turn off the YouTube. Turn off the YouTube.
So, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now you're good.
Okay.
Hold on, one voice.
So
let me just speak to him 1-to-1. So there's an echo when I speak in it. So I need you to turn the YouTube off, the audio off.
Yeah, I turned my YouTube off. Like I got it paused or whatever. The YouTube.
With the avatar, it's him.
Okay. Well, here in America, so I live in Arizona. I live close to Mexico, and from what I heard, like a lot of like Mexicans that come to America, like we're concentrated in many like big cities here in America. But like as far as like Arizona go, I'm originally from Wisconsin, but like in Arizona and Wisconsin, you have big concentrations of Black people in like Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or in Phoenix, Arizona, or whatever. And as this is what I'm saying is like you have, you know, a lot of interracial relationships in like cities, but like in states like Montana, where it's like very sparsely populated, you have a lot of white folks dating white folks, you know, Black folks dating Black folks, or like in country areas, like rural areas, you have a lot of old retiree guys. You know, you have some sparse like interracial relationships, but mostly people date their own. Now, when it comes to like Arizona, we have a lot of like nations over here, like Indian nation, Indian tribes in this state specifically. And I heard that a lot of the Mexicans that come into, for instance, Arizona, obviously because it's close to the Mexican, you know, border or whatever. They like to date like a lot of because those particular nations get like an endowment or something like that from their tribe because they own casinos and stuff like that. A lot of the Mexicans will impregnate a lot of the Indian nation, you know, like folks, indigenous people, so that way they can get the endowment too. I've heard that too. But when it as it pertains to like Black and white, like I'm gonna be honest, personally, I've always been interested in all women, but I tend to attract a lot of white women for some reason.
Why do you think that is?
So, and I've always had interest
Hello?
in my own.
Hello?
Obviously, I'm a Black
Hello?
guy, but I've always.
Hello?
Say
Can
it
you hear
again.
me?
Wait,
Hello?
say it again.
I said, why do you think that you attract white women predominantly?
I don't know. I have no idea. What? Who said? Wait, I think we got a troll in here.
Yeah, I
dude.
gotta get rid of that guy straight away.
This is trolling here.
I don't know, King. I'm trying to. I mean, I guess like I don't know. I do speak eloquently. Like I do speak with proper tones. That's just me. Like I grew up in the hood and stuff like that. But like I conduct myself in a way of like, you know, having some, you know, having manners about myself. So I don't know, man. But like I think we spoke about this in the last whatever it was. Is that like you got a lot of folks that, you know, they tell you, oh, you're not Black enough and all that other junk. But I don't know, man. I just know in my relationship history, I've only like been able to at least attract white women. But I think that a lot of times when it comes to like them being attracted to Black guys, they typically want the stereotype. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm talking about educated white women. I'm talking about like, you know, engineers and stuff like that. But personally, for me, like, I don't know. I mean, you know, I go out there and I dress adequately. I dress like in different types, and you know, you can find me in a cowboy hat and some boots, or I got a jersey and some, you know, some J's on or something like that. So I kind of like to, you know, integrate myself in many different cultures, not just be like kind of like one sided. But like I said, I wish I had the answer to that question, but it seems like I said, I only seem to attract, you know, white women. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. All right, no worries. Doug, did you want to say something? Doug.
Sorry. I was on mute. So, okay. So this whole interracial dating thing, guys, so they say about 18% of black men in the United States have bachelor's degrees or higher, and about 30% of black men in the US that have a bachelor's degree or higher are married to white women or married outside their race. So about 86% of black men are married to black women, and anyway, that's how the numbers pan out. And if you search even on Kevin Samuels' channel, God rest his soul, but you'll see American black guys. They talk about the difference between when they first date a white girl, like how much more peace there is, or how much less combative they are. Like the volume is generally lower. And especially, or you have guys who are literally on their way. They're trying to get a bachelor's degree, master's degree, law degree, or something like that. And when you date a woman outside of your race as an American black guy, how much less stress there is in the relationship that you can focus on other things. Because you can only focus on it. You only have 100% of time and effort at any given time. And a lot of American black guys will tell you that it takes more effort, especially when you're young, to date a lot of black women than women of other races.
Effort in what way? In what way?
Just general volume, combativeness, arguing, submissiveness, all that stuff. Like when you date a woman outside your race and you say, look, like, I just need you to stop talking, and they stop talking. You're like, wait, like you can stop a conversation. You don't have to go back and forth all night. You know, they'll look at your life and like anticipate your needs. So she'll come over to your house. Do you think that all non-black women are like that? I think that I don't think that all, but I think that in general there's less of the characteristics that would cause conflict in a relationship in women of other races as a whole than American black women.
Do you think that?
Can I report that?
Hold on.
Oh, go on.
Do you think that this is just like an American issue amongst American black people, or do you think that because you've said before you've traveled in it, yeah? So have you noticed that with black women outside of America as well, or do you think that's just from your experience that's just an American issue?
I think it's an American issue because of our culture. Like, I honestly believe that black culture in America is a matriarchy. We celebrate the black woman. The black woman is the backbone of black America, the strong black woman. We literally embrace single motherhood. I don't think any other group of people on the planet embrace all the negative aspects of being a woman in relationships between men and women than like American black culture.
Okay.
Culture.
All right.
I think that we see all the negative aspects with American blacks first, and then like 7 to 8 years later, it's going to be outside of the rest of the world.
Yeah, I get that. Someone else wanted to hold on. Someone else.
One last thing. Let's see. So we're talking about dating, and guys, dating outside your race, okay, but and a lot of black women who date outside their race in America, they have to look at, okay, there's dating and there's getting married and having kids with. That's a whole different set of criteria.
Yeah, we're talking about the black guys right now. Let's just talk about the black guys because that's the title. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
should I go or someone else go?
Yeah, no. Go. Let someone else jump in. Ty, go on.
Yeah, so obviously I'm from the UK, and obviously I'll have mixed opinions on this because, you know, I don't discriminate with anyone, Asian, white, mixed race, black, whatever. I haven't had any bad luck in that regard in getting women.
Yeah,
But one thing that I will
hang on, dude.
with non-black women
you
is the fact-
lot got to sort out. Make sure that the YouTube audio
Yeah,
is
my
off
YouTube's
because
off.
it
Yeah, my YouTube
echoes.
is off. Can
Alright,
you
go
hear
on.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say one thing that about non-black women that I've experienced is that they expect a stereotype of you because they haven't grown up around a lot of black people, and with that has its harms as well. So you know, they come with the fetishization or certain sentiments that you don't even have anything to do with, but because you're black, they just expect that of you. Do you know what I'm saying? But then again, I've had the bad thing on the opposite end where it'll have like growing up, I wasn't the bad boy or anything like that in my own community. So the women in my community didn't really like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they like the violent. Do you know what I mean? Like if you grew up in London or Birmingham, wherever you grew up, that's the kind of bad boys that they like. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a catch-22, man, because both sides got their issues, man. But I'd say generally speaking that most black men, and you can see this in statistics, prefer their own. And I definitely do agree with that because as I get older, those non-black women, they tend to settle down with men of their own community. So I feel that interracial dating is only a thing of when you're young and immature, but when people are starting families, most people tend to go to their own. Do you know what I mean? Like an Asian girl, she will date you in her teens and 20s, but once she gets to that marriage stage, she's not marrying a black guy, I'll tell you that. Do you know what I mean? Family won't accept it, or even some white women as well that are not necessarily English, whether they're Polish or whatever it is. So yeah, I definitely think most people in general.
Would you say that like a lot of times the non-black women that do like pop like seriously couple up with black guys, have kids with them, those types are usually the ones that are quite independent from their family, like those ones, they're not as
they've been slightly disowned by their family in some way.
No, not even disowned, not even as deep as disowned, but they're just independent. Like they're not as, some people are super family orientated. Like, oh, my family's everything. I'm around my family every day and I care about if they don't like something, I don't like it kind of thing. But then you've got some people that are like, well, I love my family, but I'm going to do what I'm doing, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
100%,
And I think it's those ones. Those are the ones that, they could be dating a black guy and they probably know that their dad and mum don't like it, but they're still going to do what they're doing, innit?
They don't like something.
No, I get that for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you say you prefer King Richards though?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I prefer a woman that is obviously attractive to me. 50% of the girls I've been in serious relationships with have been black women. Yeah, like in the UK, I've had an African girlfriend.
No,
I've
on
had.
that.
Hold on. I'm speaking, bro.
Oh, he's not.
Me personally, I
Bro. Come on, man.
to me,
So as I was saying, so and then I've done interracial dating as well. Yeah. So my thing is this: I will just couple up with the person that's right for me, but at the same time, I think that like I want an easy life. I want a smooth life, innit? Yeah. When I have kids, I want them to be clear of their identity. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me personally, I would, because this is the thing, like some people don't really care, innit? Some people don't really think about, if I have kids, whatever will be. Some people think like that, but me personally, I think about that, innit? Like, and I think that I would want my kids to be able to look at their mum and dad and see themselves.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's important to me. Like, do you get what I'm saying? There's no confusion. There's no clash. Well, make the clash as minimal as possible. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so for me personally, like, I'm with a mixed race girl now, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's if I'm being really honest, I think that's as far as I would honestly, seriously go.
Yeah. But
like, I don't think I would go full blown interracial, start a family with a woman from a completely different race, culture, religion, all that. I'm not doing it, bruv.
But what's funny, King Richards, is that like mixed race girls or light skin girls, they kind of have a bad reputation, you know. I feel like nowadays, man, in terms of like
That's
they
not
always do you dirty
nowadays.
and
That's always been like that.
yeah, they always do you dirty, man. Like so now it's just like, yo, I'm just gonna settle down with a nice little brown
It,
skin.
but
And just,
that's the thing. You gotta vet the women. You like this is the thing, yeah. A lot of times, guys will pick girls based on just looks alone. Like if you're just a guy who's doing Playboy and you just want to mess around, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter the content of someone's character because you're just there quickly, mess around and then, walk your separate ways in it. But if it's someone that you're actually going to keep in your life, do life-changing decisions with, bro, like you need to really study that person. What kind of person are they? What are they capable of doing? And also you need to be with them long enough to see what they will do in the bad times, in bad situations. Do you get what I'm saying? When the money runs low, when things are not going right, when you get sick, when they get sick. Do you get what I'm saying? When things is going wrong, that's when you will know somebody's actually worth keeping around. It's not when it's just all good and fun and laughing and you're banging and smashing and all of that, bruv. Like that don't mean nothing, bruv.
yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
The other guy, he was talking about like ghetto and all that kind of stuff, but I think that's more of an American thing, to be honest. Like in the UK, most people and like supposed to speak about black women, sorry, I think they're actually not that ghetto, to be honest. I think they're
Say that again, bro, because there was echo. Say that again.
Yeah, sorry. I said I think the guy was talking about like ghetto women, all that kind of stuff. But I actually believe that's more of a US thing. Like, don't get me wrong. In the UK, we have girls that are road girls or whatever it is. But I think for the most part, most British black women are, nice, nice characters. To be honest, man, I think it's the US thing. Yeah.
Yeah, now there definitely is a difference. But did you know the only thing I would say about that is that I think that because American media is so global and it's really pushed out there, I've noticed, and this isn't new, this isn't recent. What you'll notice is a lot of women, not even just black women, but a lot of women in the UK, they mimic American women. Like they're mimicking, taking on board their ideas and listening to their rhetoric and stuff like that. And I think that, like what the American guy said, that a lot of the stuff that's going on in America, it usually catches up to the UK, bro. It's probably take about 5 years later, then you see it over here. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, like, for instance, like the whole kind of baddies, like the love and hip hop kind of stuff, those shows, Basketball Wives, bro, we got baddies over here now.
Yeah, true.
Do you get what I'm saying? It slowly creeps in. But anyway, go on. Someone else can speak. Siege, did you have something to say?
King. I wanted to say too.
I said Siege, bro. I said Siege, bro.
No, I just wanted to say my age range,
bro.
That's all.
Yeah, but someone else is speaking, bro. Like, go on.
Am I speaking now?
Yeah.
Okay. So my experience is actually a bit different. So I'm Nigerian.
Your volume.
My volume?
Your volume just went low.
Is it good now?
Yep, go on.
Yeah, I said my background's a bit different. So I'm from Nigeria. I moved into the UK about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And with my experience, it's not more of preferring interracial dating. It's just what I've been exposed to, really. And I've just not really had much of an opportunity to speak with like Black British women. I don't think they really like they don't like the nerdy kind of archetype thing. I don't think they like that. So with my philosophy of life, I just really want an easy life. I don't really want to stress about things. So I'm really just gonna go for it. Whichever woman finds me attractive, who's gonna make my life easy. So that's what I've really been going off of. And I'm about to finish university now. I've been dating this Indian girl for about 3 years now. And she actually really likes me. Like everyone I meet, like her friends, her family, I've met her dad, I've met her she has a stepmom because her other mom died. And then I've met basically everyone she knows and they all like me. And she actually wants to marry me, so it's kind of like something I have to kind of consider, but I don't really know.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Are you light skin or dark skin?
I'd say I'm in between. I'm like brown skin.
Okay, all right, cool.
But I would say like I would say I'm not. I don't think I'm an average person. I think I'm probably way above average. So that could
In what sense? In what sense do you mean by that?
like physically and let's say academically, I do well in both. I think.
Well, what do you mean by physically? What? In what sense? You tall or what? And the
So-
guy in the chat, stop writing in all capital letters. Stop writing in all capitals. Stop doing that. But carry on, bro.
Okay. Oh yeah, physically I'm about 6'2". I'm very fit. I do boxing. I get really good grades in university, and I've had internships as well on my way to get a job in software development. So
Okay. So
I
what
think
do
I'm
you?
alright.
Are you saying you never dated any black women, black girls?
No, the thing with black girls is like I am used to African Nigerian women, and it's like I know how they are, and then coming here into the UK, it's like even if we're both black, it's like two separate cultures. Like they act completely different from how your typical African woman would act. So even if we're both like looking similar, it's like it's not the same culture. So I don't really like mesh with them like that.
Are you saying like so? Are you saying that like even if it's like a Nigerian girl, but she's born and raised in London,
Yeah.
you're saying you can't really work with that?
Yeah, I noticed it doesn't really tend to mesh too well. They just have a different kind of aura, a different sense. Even the men, like when I speak to people that were born and raised in the UK compared to like a Nigerian born, like immigrant like myself who traveled here as well, it's just like a different kind of energy. So
Yeah, I
different
mean that's
culture.
to be expected, though, don't you think?
Yeah, it is expected. So
Can I
me
ask a question
dating.
about that as well?
No, sorry, let me just say this thing. Me
Yeah,
dating a person out of my race doesn't really bother me that much because it's like the same. It's like you're not gonna date someone that you have little in common with. If I really mesh well with someone, I'm just gonna go for that if they make my life easy. And that's what my current girlfriend, she's really done. Like she just made my life so easy. I just don't really stress about anything, basically.
Can I ask you a question on that, bro?
Yeah.
Obviously, to have a partner, you need to kind of relate to them on some level to kind of build a strong foundation.
Yeah.
Why do you think you've managed to easily relate to an is it Indian woman you said?
Yeah.
So how come you've managed to easily relate to an Indian woman from a completely different concept to where you're from, but a Nigerian woman that is British born is too difficult? What's the kind of disparity there? If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think the disparity is probably like the culture. Like she's very family orientated culture kind of person. I come from the same kind of culture where we bow to our elders, we greet them, say good morning to elders, and we have these kind of preconceived habits and different things, like kind of like similar things but different. You can find similarities in like different cultures, like way people act. So there's like some similarities there. She's also like my exact type, like tall, 5'8", decent looking. So we have similar sense of humor as well, and we share like a couple of things. Even though our interests, like our personal interests, like gaming and all that other stuff, isn't really aligned too much. We have a sense of humor. We understand boundaries. She understands to respect me, and she knows for a fact I don't tolerate any form of disrespect. I've actually broken up with her one time, but we got back together because she begged me. And then,
What does your family think about her?
My family, this is gonna be so funny.
Yeah, because you're trying to make it sound so perfect, bruv, and I'm thinking there's something wrong here, bruv.
Wait, let me tell you something. Okay, so my family actually they met her. They I think they like her, but the thing that's is kind of interesting here is that I have two siblings. I have one older sister and I have a younger brother. So my older sister is dating a white man, and my younger brother is dating like I think a brown girl, or was it a white girl? No, I think they broke up, and then he's dating a brown girl now. So it's like all of us are doing interracial dating. So it's pretty interesting.
What? All of you lot in your family are doing interracial dating?
All of my siblings, yes.
How many siblings is it?
Two.
So all three of you. So what does your parents think about that? That all three of you are dating outside your race and gonna have mixed race children? It probably.
I don't know. I think they're pretty.
You've never asked you've never asked your mum what she thinks about that.
I asked my mom, but she's pretty chill. Like I don't think they really care too much until like, maybe things get like proper serious. Then they'll start asking questions.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying because they're just thinking.
3 years is serious.
Yeah, 3 years is getting to that point, right? That's what I'm saying. So if it's getting to like that kind of engagement level where we both have our lives settled, we have jobs, and we're starting to think about it. Then
is your dad around?
Yeah.
So what does he think? What does he think?
Yeah, he thinks it's cool. I think he said that as long as we have you have stronger beliefs, you standing what you believe in,
Okay, I got one more question. Do you have the same religion, the same faith?
That's the point of contention, right? So
I knew there had to be something, bro.
No, but I
knew there was something there. Go on.
Okay, so I'm Christian. And
of course.
He's Hindu.
Of course.
So, yeah, that could be a point.
What do you mean it could be? It is. Because bro, like you gotta think about this, yeah, because you said you want an easy life, and I fully understand that. I said the same thing, but my thing is this: I would have to be with a woman who understands where I'm coming from, has the similar, if not the same kind of background, same faith, bro, like same, because if you have children with that person, bro, there's going to be conflict. Now, while you two are just young, you're finishing uni, early in your careers, and it's still calm, it's cool, you're dating, having a good time, whatever, but when it comes to actually settle down, like, bro, that's a different dynamic, bro, like, and you have kids. Who's gonna be the dominant force in the home, bro? Like, because obviously you're gonna want to do that, but bro, that could cause a lot of conflict.
Yeah, the religion thing is a point of conflict, so we'll just have to wait and see how that goes.
Man said, "Wait and see."
That's what. This is the thing, bro. Because this is why I was trying to figure out how you can relate to an Indian woman who has so much more differences to you than a Nigerian woman that was born in the UK. That's what I don't understand. That's the part that I don't get. I don't get how you can relate to an Indian woman more than a Nigerian woman that's born in the UK.
Relating what Indian woman from the UK or from India.
Just in general, because by the sounds of it, she's from a different faith. The families aren't going to correlate that much. You might have the same values in terms of like, respect and whatnot. But I'm sure I'm not Nigerian. I'm Jamaican. But all the Nigerian women that I know, they're probably more respectful than the Jamaican women that I've grown up around. So the Nigerian women that I grew up around that I know of, they're pretty respectful as well.
Yeah.
So the part that I don't get is how an Indian woman with so many differences to you is more relatable than a Nigerian woman, if that makes sense.
Well, I get what you're saying. That just comes from lack of experience, I guess. I don't have much experience with actual Black British women. I just tend to attract brown women, so I just go with
okay, fair enough.
Me.
How many girlfriends have you had?
Well, this is my first.
No, bruv, be real. Wait. How many girlfriends have you had, bruv?
Bro, I don't like.
It's a number. It's a number.
Normally I sleep around. I don't really like date properly.
You're not answering the question. How many girlfriends have you had?
Girlfriends, like in life, or like proper counts, like.
Bruv, how many girlfriends have you had, bro?
In life, man.
In life, okay.
What do you mean in life, bro? Obviously in life, innit?
Not in death.
No, I don't know if you mean like an age range or something, because before 18.
Bro, you see the fact that you won't answer the question straightforward?
No,
that already is a red flag.
I'm trying to understand the question clearly, so I can answer it properly.
All right, since the age of 16, how many girlfriends have you had?
Okay, 3.
3 girlfriends, and they were all Asian, yeah?
No, they were all Asian. The rest were Nigerian.
So the rest of... Bruv, you said, yeah...
You have lack of experience.
Bruv, you've said that you don't relate to Black girls in this country, yeah? And you seem to only attract Asian women, but this is your first Asian girlfriend, bro.
My first Asian girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, so really and truly, your like you said, your experience is kind of narrow, really. Because you haven't been around, you haven't really been around enough black girls in this country to know what's really there. Because I'm gonna guarantee, just like Mali was saying, like there's African, there's not even just African, like Caribbean black girls who are very family orientated. I've met them, bro.
Yeah, loads, bro, loads.
Yeah, I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm telling you, I agree with what you're saying. I don't
And you said you're 6'2" and you're in great shape and blah blah blah. Why wouldn't they be attracted to you?
I mean, I don't find most of them attractive.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
that's
that's
what
the
it
truth,
is.
bruv. That's the truth. I knew there had to be something,
I knew
bruv.
something was going on.
Yeah, you don't like, you're not attracted to them. That's
They're
what it
attractive
is,
ones,
bro.
I just haven't seen a lot of them.
That's what it is.
In
So
London,
don't try.
bro.
No,
How can
because
you
the
be
thing
in
is,
London?
the
I don't live in London.
the way you put it across is that because they're not family orientated and they don't like me and blah blah blah. But really and truly, that was bullshit, bro. What it was is that you don't find them attractive.
Maybe it's
bruv.
the ones I've seen. I'm not saying it's all of them.
Are you in London?
I'm not in London. I'm in like North.
Oh, that makes it even worse, bro.
It's all coming out.
That makes it even worse, bro. Because, bro, the majority of us are in the south. We're in London, the highest concentration. The next one is what? You want to go?
No.
Hold on,
I'm in the Middle East.
London, Birmingham, and Manchester are gonna, maybe Bristol, the highest concentration. Bro, if you come to London, you're going to see black girls that you find attractive, 100%.
Yes.
100%.
I don't doubt that.
And Brum as well. And Brum.
And Birmingham. Oh, absolutely. And in Manchester. Absolutely, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah, any big city you go to, yeah.
Yeah,
You'll see
it's
that
just
not
like
You're just in the country. You're in Cunch, man. You're in Cunch. That's why.
Yeah,
You're in country, bro.
I don't disagree with you guys. I mean, I'm just
But
saying.
this is what I'm saying. But this is the reason why we're dissecting it so deeply, is because when you come out and say things the way you said it, it's not actually accurate, bruv.
Like how so? What do you
Because you said, because the reason why I only attract Asian girls, which is not true, because you've had black girlfriends. You said that the Asian girls, you find that you relate to them. You said that you relate to them more because they're family oriented and they got the same, I don't know, something. When you said that literally went straight over my head when you said that. I was like, what?
Wait.
I was like, huh?
Do you think I mean like black girls as in raised here, as in my previous girlfriend? Or?
Whether they're raised here or they're from back home, bruv. Either way, bruv.
Because your experience isn't that wide enough for you to even make that kind of judgment. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, what judgment did I make?
Well, you
No,
said
you're
that
trying to
they're
make
not
it out like
family
Indian
oriented.
women are way more respectful. than
No,
black.
I didn't say that.
No, you was. That's what.
Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. I was saying I just attract a bunch of them because of my area, and then that's my experience. I'm not saying like there aren't like attractive black girls.
You attract them because of your area and because of what you like. Of what you like, because you said, bruh, it's two things. It's not just, I'm not trying to say it's all you, it's your environment as well.
Yeah, 100%.
It's your environment. Your environment, even just in general dating, yeah, forget interracial dating for a second, yeah. Your environment can make or break you in terms of your success with women. It can make or break you. If you're in the wrong environment, bro, like you're pretty much fucked.
His sample size is too small.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and
but you know what's crazy though is like I've met like a lot of black guys like from these like towns like Essex, Kent, all them places there, yeah. And the way they them lot hate black women in those towns, man. Like even I've got a couple of mates there.
Hate's a strong word though, bro. Hate is I think people use that word hate a bit too loosely, bruv.
Yeah.
I don't think it's hate, bruv.
But the way they speak about them, like let's say we'll be out now. And I'm like, yo, bro, that girl over there, she looks nice, innit? They're like, nah.
No. If she's attractive, she's attractive. I don't like. There's attractive black women. There's attractive women of all different races. That's the thing. So.
All right, let me ask you something before I'm gonna let Terrence speak. Yeah, Siege. Let me ask you a question. Yeah, like, give me an example of a celebrity or influencer black woman that you find attractive. Let's see what you're saying.
Okay, does Zazie Beetz count?
Who's that?
Zazie Beetz, you know.
Well, you couldn't have said like a Stacey Dash or something. Like
Yeah, man. Can't you just think of?
Come on, bro.
Man said some niche chick.
Bro, that chick is bad, man.
No, I don't doubt that, but I don't know. I don't even know how to spell her name, bruv. How do you spell?
ZAZZIBEE.
Sound like some hood producer or something, bro.
Zaza Beats.
Zaza Beats.
Some record label, bruv.
I'll give you a common one, Zendaya. That's it.
Zendaya.
She ain't black, bro.
She ain't black, bruv.
She's not.
Interest, bro.
She's mixed race, cuz.
I don't really know much celebrity black people or celebrities.
Oh, someone said Zazie Beats is mixed race as light skin as well. Hold on, I need to look for myself, bruv. Hold on. Cause this guy, hey, you're funny, you know. She's light. Oh my god. She's not even light skin, she's mixed, bruv.
Rihanna. He didn't say Beyonce, he didn't say Rihanna, he didn't say nothing like that.
I don't really.
Do you know Zaza Beats? If you Google it, it says German American actress, bro. It don't even say black. It says German American. Oh my god!
I'm so happy I grew up in a big city. You know, I'm so happy, bro.
Oh yeah, so I think about that all the time as well.
Nia Long, bro. Nia Long, she's attractive.
Yeah, she's old now though. She's old.
Yeah,
now.
But in her prime.
But well, let me shout out the super chats quickly. Big up to Stephen Buckley for the £5 super chat. Big up, 100%. Appreciate you. Big up KB Films for the 199. He says showing support to bro. We're all we got. Yes, we're all we got. We have to keep this moving. Big up to Fancy Giant for the 5. He says I prefer interracial relationships. My mum and my female cousins don't like it, but my father doesn't care though. I'm in America. I hear that, you know. I think a lot of times the men don't really care as much if like their sons do interracial dating and stuff like that. But usually it's the women that will usually be the most vocal about it. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, go on.
Because my mum ain't down for that, but my mum didn't vocalize. I can just tell by how she moves how that she wouldn't like it. But she never told me don't date this, don't do that. But I can just tell by how her mannerisms and whatnot that it wouldn't be acceptable, sort of thing.
Bruv, she gives you the look, man. She gives you the look. You know what that look means, bruv.
But even me, because I don't know if you guys can relate, but in my experience, like when it comes to like non-black women, I don't really keep them around for too long. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I can tell you why, because like I feel like after like a day or two, they just start saying some dumb stuff, or you know, they start. I don't know. It just starts getting a bit weird. What do you mean?
Yeah, so it's a bit weird.
Like, what do you mean by weird? What do you mean?
Like I don't know. They'll put like all right. They might say something about your hair. Like let's say you got dreads now. They'll say, "Oh, I like your braids." Then you gotta say, "Okay, it's not braids. I got dreads." Blah 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 blah. And that's the whole conversation you got to go into about hair. Then something about food will come up. All right, what food do you eat? Something will come up where it's just like, how do you not know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's kind of minor.
You know what? Though?
Just tell them,
I actually kind of respect that more, though. You know, because one thing I hate, is non-black women that try to act black. I cannot stand it, bro.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah, that's cringe. That's cringe.
That's women that are like white, bro, blonde. They'll start getting braids and talking like they're from Jamaica, bro. And bro, it's awful, bro. Like if I wanted that, I would have just stayed with a black girl, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's funny. Let me carry on. Big up Calvin for the super chat. He says they recolonize, bro, and his family, his children are going to be eating biryani instead of pounded yam. And he said, bro is definitely an artificial light skin.
Bro,
damn.
What does that
Mad.
mean, dude?
Mad. Hey, Terrence, what did you want to say, bro?
Oh, well, I'm in America, man, and we don't even have, our families have been wiped out. So there's no 90% of black females are single. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, 90% of black females are single moms or divorced.
Okay.
So there's no father figure in their life, no father figure in the house. Everything's all messed up over here.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with what we're talking about, though?
Everything. So a lot of guys they don't have a choice. They have to pick date outside their race, because black females don't. They're at war against black males over here. their favorite saying is they're strong, independent Black women. They don't need no man. And that's 99% of them. 90% of Black females are fat. 80% of those are obese. 65% of them are rainbow. 70% of them have kids before marriage. 40% of them delete a baby. 90%.
So do you think that, okay, so you're saying it from the American side. So would you say that, like, what percentage of Black men are more inclined to do interracial dating? Even with all that being said, like, do you think majority of Black men still want to do, like, date within their community and be with Black women? Or do you think a lot of you lot are just like, I just want to date out?
They want to, but they can't. And since Black females are getting a bunch of alternatives, then the Black males, they
what alternatives?
Rainbow, fake hair, fake eyelashes, fat.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in terms of what alternatives have they got other than Black men, in your opinion? Okay, I get the rainbow side. Then what else?
Yeah, that's the number one thing. When you're out, you see female with female, and females have told me, "Oh, this is."
So you think that's the majority of Black women in America are dating each other?
I've seen it. I'm looking at it.
You're saying you think the majority. Hold on, bro. You're saying that you think the majority of Black women are dating each other in America.
No, to hell with what I think. The reality is 60% of them are rainbow.
Wow. Where do you get that stat so I can? Where do you get that stat so I can look at it?
You can get it. What is that? Black. It might be on blackdemographics.com.
It might be. I mean, you should know where it is because you're the one saying it. You should know where it comes from, bruv. Because you can't say something. You can't say something as dramatic as that and then be like, you might be here, like, because you're saying it.
They'll agree with you for one, and for two.
No, I'm not. No, but I'm talking to you right now, though. That's what I'm saying.
And for two, only one thing that's better than statistics is eye-tistics. When you go out in America, that's what you see.
Bruv, you're not everywhere to see what's everywhere, bro.
I've been to 34 different.
It don't matter how many. It don't matter how many, bruv. It don't matter how many, bro. Like, there's more people. There's always gonna be more people than you're gonna see. So, like, for you to actually believe that because you've seen something, that's crazy, bro.
What's crazy?
You're saying you think that majority of Black women in America are with Black women.
Something has destroyed the Black relationship over here.
I'm not arguing that, bro. I'm not arguing. No. I'm not. That's not the point I'm arguing. That's not the point I'm arguing. What I'm investigating is this statement that you've put out there. You said that the majority of Black women in America are dating each other, and I don't believe that, bro.
I don't believe it either. I know it. I see it. You're not over.
But you're not you can't prove what you're saying. You're just saying it. Your eye because you've seen it. And bruv, I mean,
I can.
Prove it then.
Number on a piece of paper doesn't prove jack shit.
So that means what you're saying don't mean jack shit either.
Bullshit. I live over here.
Bruh, I don't care if you live over. I've lived over there as well. You see, this is the thing. A lot of you guys think that you know it all. Like,
no,
bruh.
That's one point. That's not all.
I'm asking you. All I'm asking you to do. What?
Stop stretching. That's not all.
You're the one that is making the stretch.
No, I'm not.
I'm pushing back against what you're saying. You made a statement. You made a statement, and I'm asking you to prove it. You have not proved anything. You've just said something.
Yes, I have. I have proven it,
bruv. You haven't proven anything, bro.
Yes, not to you. You don't have the intellectual capability to
you haven't proven anything, you idiot.
No, you can't.
What are you talking about? You haven't given me one website. You haven't given me one website. You haven't given me one You haven't given me what? No. You're gonna shut your mouth, blood. You haven't given me no reputable source of anything. And you think you can come here and overrun me in talking, bruv. Like, don't ever think you can do that because you wouldn't do it in person. So don't do that, bruv. Like a lot of you guys, you think something about yourself, like, oh, I'm gonna come on internet and start talking crazy, bruv, about intellect, bruv. You're nobody. You don't exist. You came to my platform to talk. You don't exist. Don't try it, bro. Like, don't try it. Don't try it, bruv.
Your platform.
Like, I don't give a shit what you think, man. You can go suck your mum, bruv. I don't give a fuck what you think, bro. Like, dickhead, man. Fuck off, prick. These guys think, I don't know what these guys think, what they're on, bruv. Man just said something stupid. He can't prove it. And then he said, I got low intellect. You can go suck his mum, bruv. Simple. The fuck? Get me. Anyway, let's calm it down a bit. But the floor's open. Anyone can speak. The floor's open.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Guess the actual percent of what you were talking about. Guess the actual percentage, please, because the percent that you're gonna hear is mad.
What's the percentage? What's the actual percentage?
4 to 6%.
For exactly, bro, it's lunacy for the man to come and say, oh, 60% of black women in America are rainbow. What the hell are you talking about? And I asked it. Didn't I not ask him? Just give me the facts. What? Where are you getting these facts from? Man's talking about some rubbish website, and then he said, "Oh, because I've seen it." Bruv, shut up, bruv. And do you know what? I had the feeling he was gonna get on my nerves. I had the feeling he was gonna say something stupid. I knew it, bruv. Like, Jesus. Anyway, HCP Films. What did you want to say?
Yo, bro, how you doing, man? It's been a long time, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. What are you telling me?
Yo, I'm bringing in some passport, bro. Intakes on this, bro. Like, especially like in Africa, bro. Like, I'm right now in Africa as we speak, and boy, have I learned a lot. Like, those whole nonsense the thing you guys be talking about like black men should come to Africa and like try dating out here, bro. No, I would not recommend it to black guys. Especially if you are like an average black guy, right? Like if you're an average American guy, average British guy, you come out here, bro. Go to Asia, bro.
Why'd you say that?
Why do you say that other question? Sorry.
Because
why'd you say that?
Bro,
Why'd you say that?
Because most of the chicks out here, bro, they don't like dating black guys, bro. They don't.
Well, what country?
Right? The vast majority. I would say almost like, especially like in the east and the south. In the east and the south.
Okay.
Right?
What country specifically?
Said, like, Kenya, South Africa,
okay, South Africa makes sense because it's colorist over there.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I can understand the South African one. I can understand that one.
Yeah, that one makes sense a bit, to be fair.
But even in Kenya, bro, like I've seen some white guys, bro. Like I'm talking about real ugly dudes, bro. Like I'm talking I'm talking 4 out of 10. Like I'm talking about the type of white dude that will not get nothing in the Western world, bro. Nothing in the UK, in the US, nothing at all. Are these dudes?
Are you too? Okay, like, okay, let me ask you this, yeah, because I've heard this kind of this thing as well, yeah. Like, what kind of African women are you talking about? Are you talking about the ones that are dirt broke, or are you talking about the ones that are, you know?
All of them.
Okay.
Of them.
Okay. I don't know if that. I don't think that's accurate, bruv. I'm not gonna lie, but go on.
Nah.
The vast majority, bro, the ones that even have money, and even in all of Africa, bro, I gotta admit, right? Like I hate to admit this, but I have to be honest with myself here, right? Like South Africa get the baddest women in all of Africa, bro. Like especially for black women. Like if black women is your thing, right? You like black women, like South Africa have the baddest, right? When I say South Africa, I mean like the Southern African region. That's include Namibia and Botswana as well, right? The chicks are bad, but bro, I feel like the vast majority of them, bro, like they don't really fuck with
what kind of dude are you though?
Like in terms of what do you mean? Like what kind of dudes?
Like physically, like are you average dude or you above average dude? Like what kind of dude are you though?
Not average at all. I would say like I would put me around like a 7.5 in attractiveness.
So you're saying that you're above average looks, average money, everything, dude, and then you can't attract women in Africa. I don't. That doesn't make sense.
Money.
Huh?
Definitely average money. If I can afford to come all the way out here, definitely average money. I live here for a long time too. I have a remote income, right? That's why I'm able to be out here, right? So that's definitely way above average money
for them. Yeah, right? for them. For the people, for the environment what you're living, you are in the top % of people with money.
No, that regardless of that, bro. Let me tell you something about this country. A lot of these third world country is very expensive to live in than the Western world. This is something that a lot of people do not realize, right? Like the type of apartment that you will be able to get in London for, let's say maybe 1,200, let's say in Croydon or so, for 1,200, 1,500 British pound per month. Over in these countries, they are a lot more expensive.
Is it?
You pay a higher price for luxury in third world country than you pay in first world.
Yeah, country. But a 1,200, 500 apartment in London is not luxury though. That's not luxury.
I mean, it's decent, like for some.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, but it's
average,
not. It's not.
Average.
That's not like wow. That's not like luxury. Like that's a strong word to say. Do you get what I'm saying? Because as far as I know, because you're talking about South and East Africa, yeah, I'm not that well versed in those places, but I know West Africa. You could have a nice place and spend what, like let's say $5,000 for the year, bro.
Yeah. For it to be at London level of luxury,
like decent, decent.
Nah, bro. Like I remember.
What you mean, nah, bruv? It is, bruv.
Nigeria or Ghana? Nigeria.
I just said Nigeria, bruv.
Well, I've never been to Nigeria. Mostly I've been to Ghana.
Well, then if you haven't been there, you can't tell me no if you've never been there, bruv.
Okay, well then Nigeria is just one country in West Africa. There's so many others.
Okay, but like there's still the GDP in these countries is not going to be more than the UK, more than London, is it?
No, but we're talking about luxury. We're talking about a certain level of quality of life. We're not just talking.
Yeah, but the majority of people there are not living luxury though. So like, okay, cool. You're living. I get your point, but like, even if you're living decent, you're still living way better than majority of people there. These are third world countries, bro.
Yeah, but even you see, there's something to a lot of guys don't talk about when they're talking about passport, bro. A lot of guys just think this is just something that you can just pack up your bag and leave because you make money in the Western world and you go over in this country. What a lot of guys don't talk about is having that money to be remote, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have a remote income, it doesn't matter how much money you make. If the money is not remote, it's basically almost pointless because then
I understand that point. Yeah.
Ain't that common sense though?
No. Do you know why? Do you know why he's making a good point? Yeah, he's making a good point because if you don't make money remotely and you need to come back and forth, yeah, the expenses pile up, bro. Because number one, you're probably renting an Airbnb. You're not actually renting a place. Now, if you're getting an Airbnb, you're probably it's like a hotel. You're going to be paying hotel prices, and that's when the luxury comes into it. Because you're going to be like, yeah, your electricity is always on. You got running water that, you get me? Like everything, all the amenities, all the utilities are always on 100%. There's no messing up. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas if you actually lived there and you had a landlord that you got a normal place like a normal person would over there, then it will be cheaper. Do you get what I'm saying? But you would have to live there and get money from first world country without having to leave that place. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying I thought wasn't that not obvious, like to everyone? Did everyone not know that already?
Nah, I think the passport bros make it sound.
My question is, how does it connect back to the dating stuff?
Oh yeah, go on.
These guys, they don't know that. They don't know this. A lot of guys think that they can just do that little
Oh, okay.
McDonald's 9 to 5, save up some money, and they come over here, and all of a sudden they call themselves passport, bro. No, bro, you just on vacation.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I got you.
I get what you mean. Oh,
I got you now. Yeah, because if you're just living if you're just living some extended holiday, that's expensive, bruv.
Yeah, 2-3 months or whatever.
Yeah.
I get what you mean, though. Yeah.
But what I was trying to say to you, bro, is that like if you was actually thinking about I'm gonna live there, like say you do make money online, you're a trader, forex trader, you make money from that or something like that, and then you set up shop there, like you actually get a place that you're gonna stay 12 months lease, like then it will work out cheaper. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then we can say it can work out cheaper. Yeah. But in terms of the women though, bro, like a lot of you gotta understand something, King. Like a lot of these guys, I understand that you talk about, us black guys, we need to keep the race pure. We gotta date within our race and so. But bro, you do not understand this. The level of self-hate that a lot of black women have for themselves is insane, bro.
I don't think African women have that.
The self-hate. If I'm telling, like I'm here, right?
In Africa.
Conducted some. Yeah,
I think it's just South Africa, bro. Like I don't think anywhere else.
Yeah, South Africa's different, bro.
Yeah, they have it the worst over there. Theirs is like crazy.
But this is where all the baddies are, though. Like, are you going to leave the UK to do something?
Bro. You're not understanding, bro. Like what you're talking about is specific to that region because that region has had apartheid and all these madnesses, bro.
Yeah, for generations.
That's not true. That's not true.
Apply to East as well, to the East as well.
What you think? That's not true. Like Eritrea and Ethiopia and places like that.
No, Kenya, Burundi, Ethiopia. Oh, bro, Ethiopian women, bro, like they like white men are crazy. What Ethiopian women? Oh my gosh, they worship white people. Like they literally worship. I'm telling you, they literally.
But bro, but listen. This is the thing. The reason why what you're saying. Listen. Let's say for argument's sake, okay, that's true. What you think going to Asia is going to be better?
Yeah, it's gonna say
That's even worse. That's even worse,
bro. No, I've been to Asia. Like if you're a black guy who is like,
my days,
right? Let's say you hanging there.
Yo, bro, can I?
You go to the gym. Your looks max to like about a 7.5. If you go to Asia, you're a clean-cut black guy. You don't have tattoo. You see Asian women, they have a type of black guys that they're attracted to, right? It's not just like any type. Like if you
so what is that type?
Clean-cut, like no tattoo. Like you not that.
Damn it! I can't get no Asian girls. I got tattoos. Damn it!
Wait. What kind of Asian are you talking about? What kind of Asian are you talking about?
Yo,
I'm talking about all of Asia, like Thailand, Vietnam.
This guy's right though. Why are you guys pretending like he's wrong? He's correct.
What's he right about? Hold on. Let him speak. What's he right about?
He's right about everything he's saying, and there's statistics to prove it.
Yeah, what exactly is he right about, bro?
To prove what?
So, for example,
hold on, one voice. Hey, everyone, please. When someone's speaking, just one voice. All right, go on.
Okay. So, for example, you guys were just telling him like, oh no, it's just South Africa that has those serious self-hate issues. That's not the true across the continent. Well, if you look up the statistics, Nigeria has the highest bleaching rate in Africa.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is like a verified thing that you can just look up. So I don't know why you guys are pretending like this guy is just like spitting out nonsense. Everything he's saying is true. If you have ever dealt with like a Chinese girl, a Filipino girl, a Vietnamese girl, even if you dealt with them in the West, where people are feminism is rampant, you can clearly see there's a difference in the femininity. So do you think that if a black guy in the women?
Do you think do you think a regular black guy is gonna have more success, more potential of success, dating African women or East Asian women?
It depends on what
I asked him. Hey! I asked this guy that was speaking.
Okay, so a regular guy. So you're saying he's not really anything special.
A regular black guy, bro.
I mean, look, he's probably gonna do the best.
You see that sigh you just did.
But this is the thing. But hold
hold on. Okay. Yes, you're right. Of course.
I know I'm right.
Average.
And I am.
But that's not the topic, though. That's not the topic.
It is the topic. The topic's interracial dating, bruv. What are you talking about?
Right, but
I wrote the title, bruv. I know the topic.
Okay. But you see, your topic is: do black men prefer interracial dating?
Yes, but but obviously we're having a conversation, and it can go to different dynamics. And this guy that was talking about the dynamic. He said that black guys, you're better off to go and date in East Asia. That he said that, and that's what I'm addressing.
Okay, but
I would say Latin America. I would say
hold on. Let me just respond to this real quick.
I would say
bro. You've already said what you said. All right. So cool. AZ, go on.
You talking to me or the?
No. I'm saying to the other guy. Go on.
Okay. So yeah. So if you're saying, do black men prefer interracial dating? An average guy may have no choice.
That's not what I'm asking you right now, bro. That's not what I'm asking you right now.
If he had the option, he probably would prefer to date someone.
Bro, that's not what I'm asking you right now. Right now, what I'm asking you is, with the typical regular black guy, would he have more potential success dating in Africa or in East Asia? That's the last. This is the point I'm talking about this second.
It would be in Africa. It would be
okay, cool. Now we can move on, because that point had to be very clear.
Yeah,
finally. All right. So next,
but
now you can talk about what you want to say.
That doesn't prove what I'm saying is incorrect, though.
I never said it proves. I never said it proves what you're saying is incorrect. I'm just making a point, and you agreed, and that's all. And now we can move on.
Okay, Richard, let me tell you something, right? Like, if he wants, like, let's say for example, he wanted an adjustable 6 or so, the chances of attracting a more attractive woman overall, the average black guy, the chances of he getting a more attractive woman overall is much more higher in Asia than it is in Africa. He can get a woman in Africa,
okay,
but the attractiveness level will not be the same.
That's actually a good point. No, that's actually a good point. So you guys are laughing.
Hold on, it's not, because he just said the attractiveness level won't be the same. So how is it? How's that a fair comparison?
But here's why. Check it out, right? So take an average guy, just like you said, right? And you put that average guy in the Philippines, right? Or in Vietnam.
Yes, in the Philippines, perfect.
The average Vietnamese woman or the average Filipino woman is going to be more attractive than the average, certain African women and stuff like that. Because you're not, right off the bat, you're getting
so in any country in Africa. So in every, remember, we're talking about Africa like, hold on, we're talking about Africa like Africa's a country, bruv. Yeah,
no,
bro. Like, we have to be specific. No.
Okay, so
you can't compare a continent to a country and say, "Oh, he's gonna." No, you can't compare a country to a continent when the countries are different.
No, you're right. But which country do you want to use?
Whatever you want to use. No, it's what the other guy was saying. Hold on. No. We don't need to guess, because the HCP, he was talking about specific countries. So we don't need to start guessing. Like,
so are we talking about South Africa?
I would say almost all of Africa, because if you have done some experiments, right? When I'll go on Twitter, Tinder, Hinge, and so on, I'll post as a white man. I'll use white men pictures, to try to, to gather some data. So, bro, it was like light work. Like,
because
I would literally like tell these girls that come over to my place of fuck, right? I want to F you right now, and they will literally come over. Try to come over, pay for their own.
So are you acting like that wouldn't happen in East Asia as well, bro? Like, I don't understand. Like, everything you're saying, like, bro, everything you're saying that you're saying, oh, if you was a white man and you did this in any African country, it's the same in East Asia, bro.
But a black guy would never be able to do that in East Asia. I mean, in Africa, he can never do that.
That's bullshit.
You will never be able to.
That's bullshit.
That's not true. Here's the thing, Rich.
That's not true.
Even if you're settling, right? Even if you're a black guy and you're settling,
try it yourself.
Even if you're a black guy settling in Asia for a woman that's not that attractive, or you're settling in Africa, what you're getting, the product that you're gonna get, even if you're settling, more femininity, naturally. Okay, you're getting a woman that is more submissive, naturally. All right,
I think you're talking about you.
That's not true. That's not true.
Bruh.
That's not true.
Can I ask you a question? How many? What's the African countries What African countries have you lived in? What African countries have you lived in?
I've been
I
in
mean,
Kenya.
I'm not
I've been to
asking
South
you,
Africa.
bro.
Oh,
yo, this dude is funny.
But
All right, I mean, I visited Nigeria, Lagos. I visited Ghana. I visited
Lagos
Kenya.
is in Nigeria. That's one you've been one.
Yeah.
That's one. That's one.
I
Yeah.
visited Abuja in Nigeria. I visited Accra, Ghana. I visited Nairobi, Mombasa. You know what I'm saying? I haven't went to South Africa yet, but I've actually heard South Africa women are some of the most masculine, feminist women
very
in
good,
Africa.
bro. Very.
You know what I'm saying? So it's actually gonna probably get worse going that way.
No, I don't.
You
I
know,
don't
and
doubt
just-
that. I don't listen. Don't get me wrong. Like I know this whole crazy, this weird ideology that women have in the West is spread to African countries. I know that 100%. I did a reaction video that highlighted that last week. Yeah.
Mhm.
But like my thing is this. Yeah. I think that if you've only been like on a week holiday or a 2-week holiday somewhere, you don't really have a good understanding of that place. Like for instance, when I talk about a lot of my experiences in America, I know a lot of Americans who don't know my background would be like, what is this UK guy talking about? You don't know what he's talking about. How can he come and start saying American women this or Americans like that when he no, well, I haven't just been on a holiday. I've been lived there day in, day out for years. That's why I'm qualified and I can speak about certain things. Obviously, I don't know everything, but I have enough XP to talk. Do you get what I'm saying? If you've only been there on a little fortnight holiday, I don't know if you're that qualified to be able to say all these things. I don't know.
Okay.
Because
Well,
maybe you was just unlucky. Maybe you was just
Bro.
unlucky and you ran into the wrong people, bro.
Bro, I lived in
Do you know what I'm
Nigeria
saying?
most of my life. The women are definitely.
Will 1 year
feminine,
count?
bro.
How will
Yeah.
1 year count? Will 1 year count? Because I
Okay.
live between these two areas, east and south.
Yeah, but you said
For
you
1 year.
Mic
you
check.
started talking about the whole of Africa,
Okay.
and you've been to a couple countries, and I give you that. But you need to talk about those specific areas. When you start saying the whole continent is XYZ, I think that's a bit of a reach.
Yeah, come on. now.
But then too,
Okay,
we're
but here's
talking
the
about
thing. Here's the thing.
attractiveness, like we
The
all
riches.
know. Like if you're going overseas today, bro,
But hold on, hold on.
obviously you
Let-
gotta get something proper,
Yeah.
right? You ain't going overseas to like date some ugly chick. And I'm telling you where the attractive women are, and it's in the south, right? It's in the south. This is where all
Okay.
the baddies
But that's all
are.
you.
But here's the thing.
But you've only really been
The West-
there though.
Bro.
Okay, but here's
Just
the, okay,
calm
but here's the
though.
thing. Here's the thing,
Nigeria
right?
can never
Riches.
get more baddies than South Africa.
No, and
South
listen,
Africa.
listen.
Alright.
A couple of my mates went South Africa not too long ago. They were all three of them were black guys, and yeah, they did say the women out there was really really good looking. I've had a South African girl before back in the day, and she was really good looking, bro. Yeah. But
Right.
like you're trying to say if you're a black guy and you go there you won't be able to get girls. Well, I don't know
You
about that
will.
because I know guys have gone there and they've
You
got
will.
girls. So I don't know.
Yeah,
like
you will. We're not saying that you won't be able to get, you will, but the attractiveness level will be a problem. And also too,
Yeah, because what he's doing is he's comparing their attractiveness level on a world level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they just
also-
don't compare to a lot of these other women from other countries. And then when you add their attitude, their masculine kind of demeanor and just the way they kind of carry
Bro.
themselves and communicate with their man and treat their man overall, it doesn't really
Right.
compare to the other continents.
Oh,
Women
no,
are
I don't
You see
know
what I'm saying?
about that. I
also
don't
too,
know
a
about
lot of
that.
these
And I-
women out here in SA, like the ones.
All right, look, do you okay? Let me ask you two this, yeah. Do you? Let me ask you
And
two.
the thing is,
Let me ask you. Hold on.
even
Hold on.
If you,
Hold
even
on,
if
let
you
me-
want to say what I'm saying is subjective, there's statistics.
No, I wasn't gonna
to-
say that.
to
I wasn't
back
gonna
up what
say
I'm
that.
saying.
I wasn't gonna say
Okay.
that. I wasn't gonna say that. But I get
Okay.
what you're saying, yeah. Cool. Let me ask you this, yeah. Do you think, yeah, that the majority of non-black women want to couple with their own?
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
So if the majority, yeah, want to couple up with their own, yeah, what is the
Yeah.
likelihood of you as a black man going to East Asia and getting a better result than you going to the continent to a country in Africa and getting a better result? What is the likelihood? What's the probability you think?
What you face,
Hold on, I want to make
the
sure I
one you
understand the
face to
question.
realize is that
Because like,
a
okay,
lot of
cool.
these-
Listen.
a lot of
Listen.
these black,
Now go on.
you make sure I go on.
Yeah, go on. Carry on.
You got to understand this because I've done a lot of experimenting. So, right, a lot of these people here in Africa, There's a degree
In what country?
of
Stop saying
hate
Africa.
that's going
Say the
on here,
specific country,
right?
bruv.
Even the South Africa, most part, I would say almost the vast majority of part, right? White is perceived to be inferior in this part, in most of these countries, right? When you are white, people look literally that worship you. Like you can literally do almost no wrong.
And they
Is
do
it the
that
same?
in
Is
East
it the same
Asia,
in
bro.
Asia, though?
They do that in East Asia.
It's
I was
nowhere
gonna say,
near
isn't
the
it the same?
scale.
Oh
What
my
country are you
God.
talking about?
It's
Are you
not.
crazy, bro?
What are
It's
you talking
nowhere
about?
near the same scale.
It's
nowhere
what?
near
No,
the
it's
same
more, bruv. It's more. It's
Bro.
more, bro.
Okay, but to me, it's like I feel like that's less the issue. Like, okay, we understand
No, but
that
that's
white
his.
guys
But
are going to be
I feel you.
preferred worldwide.
I feel you,
You know
bro.
what I'm
But
saying? Like,
I feel you, bro. But like, we have to address each point. He's making a
Right.
specific point. He's saying that,
Okay.
in East Asia they worship whiteness less than in Africa, which it doesn't compute, bruv. It doesn't
Well-
compute.
Well, I think if that were to be true, it would probably have a lot to do with circumstance as well. So maybe a lot of the women in Africa are probably going to be a little bit more poor compared to, say, a women in Japan. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to not only be attracted to him for whatever reasons they have sexually, but also like they probably looking for a way out. You know what I'm saying? And they look at the white guy like, okay, I know you're from the West automatically or Europe, and I know you could probably find, get me out of here. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna gravitate to him
let me ask
quicker.
Let me ask you
So
this.
that can kind of look like they're more attracted to them than other continents just because they're going to be more thirsty. You know what I'm saying?
Siege,
Yeah,
go
but
on.
I don't think they worship white people in Africa.
Like,
They
bro,
don't
I
do that.
personally feel like the reason why I personally feel like a lot of women only date black men because we like the only group of men that will commit to them. I personally
Right.
feel
And now that's the other thing I wanted to say, right? So a lot of people will say, and because I really wanted to address this, a lot of people will say black men have self-hatred issues. That's why they tend to not prefer their own women. But here's the thing, and why that makes no. And this is why that.
Hold on,
this is why
one
that
voice.
statement makes. This is why that statement just is completely illogical, right? Because the whole world prefers black women the least compared
The
to
least,
every
right.
other race of women. So how is it that we're just the ones that hate ourselves when this is the same opinion every other race and
Group
country
has,
and
right.
continent has?
Yeah, but bro, but the issue is, it's not even an issue. The point is that, so what if the rest, what, it doesn't matter what other communities think. It doesn't matter.
So it's-
if
that means
you're
it's- my point is that it's not based
if
on
you're now listen
insecurity, it's just based on facts.
listen. At the end of the day, you will couple up with who you find attractive. It doesn't matter who your next, if your next door
I'm
neighbor
not even
thinks
speaking
they're
on an
ugly or not. It
individual
don't
level.
matter,
I'm
bro.
speaking on a general level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what? Yeah, but so if all these other communities or ethnic groups of men don't find the women in your community attractive, who gives a shit? It's what do you find attractive? That's what the point is.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying the narrative that it comes from self-hatred isn't consistent. It doesn't actually make sense when you
I
look
get
at it.
that.
'Cause
I know. Do you know what?
there's so
In that
many
respect,
valid reasons.
in that respect, I do agree with you. I don't think that if a black guy does interracial dating, that means it's automatically self-hatred. I've always said that that's not true. It's not true, bro. Like,
Right.
but there are some guys that are doing it out of self-hatred. But there's examples of everything
that
everywhere
is.
at the same time. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, there is 100% true. 100%.
Right. And,
Like,
and
when
it's
you
like
say
it's
that-
like it's like
when you
I don't
say
I'm a man, right?
religious-
I don't as a man, how is it self-hatred, right? Because as a man, I don't wear wigs, right? So if I don't want a girl
Right.
that wears wigs, how does that mean I hate myself? I don't even wear a wig.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I'm saying? Like-
that's the
Personally think
female.
there's a
That's the
certain
female.
degree of
That's
self-hate
that's
that goes
that's
with
their
women.
own personal. That's their own psychosis going on. Like, that's their own
Yeah.
thing. And like me personally, I wouldn't date a woman that is. I only want a woman with natural. This is the thing. This is why women can't argue with me, because women in my family have their natural hair, and I'm Nigerian 100%. I have long hair. Do you get what I'm saying? So no one can say, it's self-hate. In fact, if I was to get with a woman with fake hair, wouldn't that be self-hatred? Because my hair is natural, my mum's hair is natural, my sister's hair is natural. So
exactly.
That do you get what I'm saying? Like, so
it's totally illogical. It's crazy how that's like the rampant narrative, like that's the main narrative, but it's so easily debunked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What's the main point though? Like, we were talking about something
Richard,
else.
can I ask you something? I want to ask you this, right? Like, if you're going overseas to be a passport bro, right? Let's say you're going overseas to be a passport bro, right? Like, when you date a chick that you know you can easily get in the Western world, or when you like stay in the Western world and get a chick like you can, all you have to do is just level up a bit, and you should be able to attract that same chick. Because you know when you're coming over here, right? You want some return on your investment. When you're doing this passport brother thing, you have to get some return on your investment.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm a 6, and I'm going to be a passport bro, the chick that I'm gonna deal with, she definitely be like a 7 and above. Right? I ain't coming out here to date some ugly chick. Like, what's the whole point? I might as well just stay in the Western world, deal with feminism.
I get you.
Right.
Well, I think we're not including a lot of other things when it comes to this whole being, attracting other women stuff. I mean, like, I get it, physical attraction, I believe, is the most important thing, but at the same time, you got other things like swag, charisma, how smooth you are, how charming you are. Like, these things have a strong hold on. These things have a strong effect on women.
It's 90%.
I personally think
like King Riches. Let me ask King Riches. King Riches. Would you agree that a guy can be, let's say, slightly above average, but if he's like extremely charming and seductive, he can still get a lot of women?
If he's slightly above average, yeah, possibly. But it depends what level of women though. What level though? Like what level?
What level? Yeah, that's
because bro, you could get loads of ducks, bro. Like you could get loads of ducks and be like, oh, whoa, I get lots of pussy. Okay, but they're all ducks though. Who cares?
What level and what like quality of attraction?
Yeah, what's the quality levels,
genuine
bro?
Desire and there's like normal, like whatever, kind of attraction.
Yeah.
Well, he could probably smash who you smash.
Me personally,
I mean, if you wasn't famous, I'm saying.
I'm not famous, bruv. I'm just saying like this. I'm just saying this, yeah.
You don't got clout. Like, let's say you don't got clout.
Yeah.
But then your man's or your best friend, I don't know how they say it in the UK, but your best friend or whatever, he is like, he got hella game, hella sauce. You know what I'm saying? His voice is, you know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna still get a lot of girls, bro. Like, facts.
Yeah, but it's the level. I don't know. Like, I'll be real, yeah. You see, for me, yeah. You see, for me, yeah. I'll be real. Listen, I'm about to be so real right now, yeah. You see me, yeah. Like, people know my face, innit? People have seen me online, and I know that gives me an edge. I know that I'm taller than the average guy. I know that, like, I have a certain image that a lot of girls that like black guys, they like that image. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just like the average guy. I don't know, like, bro, you might need to have a bit more superpowers, bro. Like, a little bit more, bro.
You're like I'd give you like a no homo pause on this, but you know what I'm saying. I give you like a pause. 7, like around that area. You know what I'm saying? Now, in your lifetime, right?
And he also
hold on a second, bro. In your lifetime, right? Before you got clout from being a content creator, right? Yeah. Have you ever smashed a shorty, and then another guy who's not like as attractive as you smashed that same shorty?
Not really that I can think of. No.
Really, not even in school, like none of that.
Not after me, no. I've smashed girls that like. The guy before me, or maybe their boyfriend I felt beneath me, and then like maybe he's had to make like, do you get what I'm saying? He's had to make a boyfriend girlfriend. Then I've come and I've just smashed her, and that's it. Like I don't need to do. I don't even have to date her. I just smash her. Like that's it, bro. Like
but the point is, someone who was considerably less attractive than you smashed the same shorty you smashed.
Yeah, it's potential. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like a guy might not be at your level of attractiveness, but he still has other qualities that can still attract women. Because remember, women are multifaceted as far as what attracts them to men.
Yeah. But like the difference is like they will get a large amount or the quality.
Right? No, of course, 100%. I agree. I agree.
You don't know how hard he tried to get her as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
100%.
There's levels, bro.
100%.
There's levels, bro. Like for instance, I remember when I was in the States, when I was in America, and I was playing college football. So now put that into the mix as well. I was a college athlete, bro. Everyone comes to watch the game on Saturday, bro. Like you're basically a celebrity. You know how it is. You're from America. You know how it goes, bro. Like, bro, like I would smash girls I met the same day, easy. Anna was from England, bro. Anna was from England as well. So it was just like
that helps you a little bit. I think women like
and
that.
then, but I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that because what Marley was saying is true. Is how much effort was put into that, bro. Because if I'm just meeting a girl, like I remember one girl, I literally went to Sheets, the gas station Sheets in the South. Everyone knows that Sheets. I just saw this girl walk in, boom, 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 talk to her, chat to her, make her laugh, but she was giving me head for like half an hour, bro. Not too long after, bro. That same girl. Bro, she was like making the other guy take her out, and I was thinking, wow, like that's mad, bro. Like,
desire, that's what it is.
And I'm not even the best looking guy. I'm not even the best looking guy. I was just like, wow.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, let me ask you this question.
It could be the guy. Maybe he might be shy. Maybe he's not a guy who has assertive to be able to.
Bro, he may not even be shy. He just may be just regular, just normal, like no frills, nothing special. Just he's not shit, but he's not. There's no star quality there. He's just there. Like, and that's not to knock guys like that. That's just being real.
Have you ever seen a conversation? Like, has he ever like saying like, "Yo, I want to smash"? Like, can we? Have you ever seen the conversation between them? Because I have been in situations very similar, right? I thought that you see, women sometimes they go with your flow, right? Sometimes they go with the flow, right? The way in which you set the tempo, that's how they respond. Like if you come to them like, oh, I'm a nice guy, I want to take you on a good date, I will save my virginity for marriage. Somebody they'll go with it, they'll say, okay, well, I guess that's how the boat is gonna roll. Let me go along with it. But if you come along like I want to smash right now and she kind of find you attractive, it will happen right away. So it depends on how the guy that was dealing with her was flowing. It depends on how he came about doing it. If he come up to her as a nice guy and try to go that slow, nice guy way, then you have to go through that.
All right, cool. Let's relate what we're all talking about. Let's relate it back to the interracial thing. Yeah?
Yes.
So we're talking about if you're a guy with superpowers versus a guy with maybe a little bit of superpowers, and then you're just a regular guy, and how you interact with women and how easily they cooperate with you. Yeah. So in terms of like dating within the community or outside the community, what do you lot think the levels are like? Like in terms of like the regular guy's success and like how do you think it goes? Like, do you think like the regular guy is gonna have better success doing interracial or within his own community? And what do you think?
I think if you're a regular guy,
let Marley speak for a bit. Go on.
I think if you're a regular guy, your best bet is to stay exactly where you are. Your best bet is to meet a girl that's on your level. You might have to go a little bit lower. The most you'll get is a little bit better, and then that's where your level is, and stick to your own race. That's what I would say. If you're an average guy.
So I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna say that if you're a regular guy, your best bet is to be a passport bro and go to like a lower tier Asian country, like the Philippines,
wow,
or Vietnam, or Thailand.
Vietnam. Wow, bro.
Because here's why. The quality of girls, and I'm talking about as an average guy, right? The quality of girls you're going to be able to get in the Philippines versus the quality of girls you're going to be able to get in the United States or they're in the UK is worlds apart.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about
worlds apart? Okay, literally.
Wait, you're talking about wife material. That you're talking about
every material you want to, any like Any material you want to think
Hold
of.
on,
If you
hold
want to
on.
talk about
Can I ask you a question?
any material, any material,
So,
any
firstly,
material, dog.
Can these women in the Philippines even speak English properly?
Oh my goodness. See, this
No,
is
I'm
that's
being-
No,
Wait,
they
wait,
speak
wait.
English. They speak
Bro.
English in the Philippines.
I have a,
Like,
I have a
Yeah,
different,
it may not be American. They have an accent, but they
bro,
speak
I have a
English.
different question. Like, what
'Cause
age
I'm
range are we
thinking, like,
talking
the
about
way-
here? What age range?
This don't even make any sense. logistically,
how?
bro.
How does it not make sense? How does it not make sense?
Because for me, if you're a passport, bro, that to me
I mean,
sounds like the,
Hold
Yeah,
on, let him
I'm sorry.
finish.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
yeah, go
that
ahead.
to me sounds like the last resort.
But what
like,
age range? Because I see a lot of young
Bro,
people.
It shouldn't-
one
I don't
voice,
even
one
think it
voice.
should be. I don't
Yo,
even
yo,
think-
yo,
I don't
hey,
even-
everyone, one voice, like, cause we
Yeah, let me-
keep
let me
cutting
say
each
what I'm
other.
saying to-
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on,
let me
hold on,
respond to
hold
what he
on.
said. He said it's the
Hold
last
on,
resort.
everyone
Let
be
me respond
quiet.
to what he said.
Everyone be quiet.
Yeah, let me
When
finish my
someone's
point
speaking,
quickly.
don't jump in because then we can't hear what their person said. Just let people finish. All right. So go on.
So my point on passport bros, to me, correct me if I'm wrong, but the passport bros premise kind of sounds to me kind of like a last resort. So you tried to date women in your own country. You've had some highs, you had some mainly lows, but you're at a point now where you think, I've got a bit of money, I can go to a foreign country, find a woman over there, potentially bring her back over to my country, or stay over there and just build a life over there with this woman. Now, I personally think that the struggles with that are very, very clear, and a lot of guys kind of ignore them because they want a pretty woman. But I don't think that risk is worth the reward, because
And what is the risk?
danger,
It
you're in
is
a country
true.
that you
That's
don't
true.
know. There's a lot
What
of
is it?
like if
Yeah, there's danger in that.
If
Yeah.
you're a black guy going to certain countries without any knowledge of people there, then I don't think you should be doing that with just willy nilly, sort of just going around countries that you don't know, looking for girls that don't look like you, and then even the girl could set you up.
So
Yeah,
you shouldn't travel? Is what you're
No,
saying?
I'm not saying.
Yeah,
you
we
shouldn't.
say you shouldn't
No.
travel.
Like, okay, let me give you an example. I've got a friend right in Atlanta. Right, I'm going to Atlanta next month. The only reason why I'm going there is because I've got a friend that lives there. If he didn't live there, I probably wouldn't be going there because I don't know anyone that lives there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
So if
I get what you're saying, but I don't think it makes any sense, because when people travel, they typically don't know someone in the country that they're going to all the time. Sometimes
you would go with people,
like,
exactly. But if you didn't know anyone there, you would go with people. At the very,
I mean, you can, but I don't think that's like. I mean, as long as you're like doing your research, making sure you're not going to like a country that's too dangerous or going to dangerous areas. You know what I mean? Like, you could still travel without needing to know someone in that country or having people with you.
Traveling and passport is not the same thing, is it?
Which is actually another point that actually backs up what I'm saying, which is like, because if we're talking about danger and going to countries with more danger, Africa has some of the more dangerous countries in the world.
That is true.
That is true. I have to agree with that. I have to agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
agree with that.
Bro, it's like that's why I said anything you try to put it up, any reasoning you try to put it up against, like, oh well, because of this or because of that, it's still gonna end up being in last place as far as like Africa. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't say. I don't agree with that though. I don't think.
Okay, so
as a black person,
tell me your area. Tell me an area when it comes to women that would be better to date African women over like other races of women.
Bro, this is my. Hold on. I'm speaking, bro. As I'm saying, yeah, like, I just think this: if you're going to a non-black country, a predominantly non-black country, yeah, which is not known for welcoming black people there, and you go there as a black man and you're trying to go there and fuck their women, bro, you are putting yourself in danger, fam. Like, whether you're doing it on a wholesome vibe where I'm just trying to find my love of my life, or you're trying to just like smash. Bro, do you think the men there are just happy to see you come and just do your Tyrone antics there, bro? Like, do you really think that? Do you think you could go to Moscow? Do you think you're gonna feel 100% safe in Moscow doing that? Bro, come on, bro. Do you think you? Bro, I did a reaction video. I did a reaction video a few years ago where a guy who was American black boy, Bakari Henderson, he went to Greece, or he went one of those kind of islands, and he didn't come back, bro, because the men there, they deleted him, bro. Why? Because some girl, he was talking to some girl, blah blah blah. Bro, that can happen in any country. Now, of course, you could go to an African country and the native men there may be upset once they find out that you're a foreigner, but then at least they're not going to do that based on, oh, you're black.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that is a
that-
factor. I don't care. You can. I don't care how you slice and dice it. That is a
you're right,
factor,
you're right.
bro.
No, I get what you're saying, and I think that's a valid point. But the thing is, like, for example, that's why I said do your research before you go. So we know that in Eastern Europe, those guys are very, very territorial with their women, especially when it comes to black men coming in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about like, you know, Japan, you know what I'm saying, or we're talking about, you know, like I said, the Philippines and these kinds of places, or even Brazil or Colombia or Dominican Republic or Venezuela, like these kind of places, I don't think that's going to be the biggest worry.
But do you think
Again,
the most? Do you think? Do you think in Japan? Do you think in
I'm not saying there's not going to be haters. There's going to be haters. Okay.
Yeah. I hear that. But do you think if you go to somewhere,
the biggest, you know,
if you go to somewhere, if you go to somewhere like Japan, where
you can do that. This guy keeps saying you can't do that.
No. Hold it. It's cool.
There's so many guys doing it, bro.
Bro.
Like,
Listen.
so many people that do it, bro.
Listen.
Like he keeps saying, like Riches, he keeps saying you can't do it. Like there's so many guys doing it.
You're missing my
Bro,
point.
to be
You're missing
quite
my whole
honest
point.
with you, nobody don't give a damn who you're dating in this country. These guys in this country don't care, bro. Like,
bro, you're
grown-ass
completely missing.
Okay, that's a little bit of a stretch.
No, bro.
That's
I
a little
don't
bit
agree
of a
with that.
stretch. They definitely care.
They do care, bro. They do
They
care.
definitely care.
Can I ask you a
You
different
missed
question?
my whole point, bro.
Hold on, let Marley just get his point out because he was trying to get his point out.
I'll ask a different
They
question.
don't care.
Marley, go on.
This guy Marley is like scared.
Now let him just get his point out and then you can rebuttal. Go on.
Oh, my whole point. You listen. You went from East Asia and then you start listening Brazil, bro. You can't put them in the same category, bro. What are you talking about?
Bro, we're talking about the world. We're not just talking about Asia.
Nah, but it's different though. That is different. That is different.
You think Japan and Brazil are the same?
That's the completely different dynamics, bro.
In Japan, you're gonna be safer than in Brazil. What are you talking about?
So why did you put them in the same category then?
I was just using different countries in the world because you were like, oh, you know.
Bro,
it doesn't matter. What is that? What is your point? Okay, yeah, Brazil is going to be a little more dangerous than Japan. What's your point?
A little bit more dangerous. Are you, bro?
Way more dangerous.
Bro, I have a different.
Yeah, but we're not. The point is, you're talking about two different points. We're talking about there's 2 points we're talking about. We're talking about danger as a black guy. You're just going to different countries. There's danger, and we're talking about success with women in those countries in comparison to success in Africa.
Different, right?
Hold on. We got to be clear that because what we was talking about was your success rate if you are a normal black guy in African countries compared to all other countries out there, in particular East Asian countries. That's what we was talking about.
Yeah. So this is what I just need to say this year because my whole point is, if we're talking about East Asia, let's stick to that. Let's not mix East Asia with South America because they're two completely different.
So if we compare Asia when it comes to danger, we compare Asia to Africa. Asia is way safer.
Okay, now I can agree.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So even if the main argument is based around danger, well, Asia is way safer.
Yeah, Asia, but we was talking about other places that don't apply like that. That's my whole point. Asia, yeah, but not Brazil and Colombia, bro. That's my whole point.
Okay, but Brazil and Colombia is safer than Africa too.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
South America is safer than Africa.
I don't know about that.
I got
I don't know about that.
So
hold on.
It depends, bro.
Hold on. So y'all telling me, so y'all saying that South America is not safer than Africa?
I think South America is going to be more dangerous because you're black. I think it's more dangerous because you're black. I think that black element is going to play a part.
Bro.
Even though there's Afro Latinas there, even though there's Afro Latina communities there, that is not that's not the majority, is it?
It's not safe, bro.
So you go in there knowing that the country's not safe on its own, and then for the fact that you're a black foreigner who they gonna assume you've got money, bro, you're gonna get kidnapped, bro. Like you can't even wear, bro. Like what do you mean,
bro? So y'all really believe that you're more likely as an American citizen, you're more likely to get kidnapped in Brazil than in Nigeria?
I think it could happen either way, bro.
I think we're focusing too much on
are you guys serious right now?
There's so many different points.
Which part of Nigeria? In the north, yes.
Like, have you guys been to Brazil?
No, but I've got a Brazilian friend.
Because Brazil is nice, bro. Like, you know,
no one's saying it's not nice, bro.
Brazil.
No one's saying, bro. Like, no. You're getting it. You're getting it. You're getting too bro. You're getting too hyper focused, bro. Like at the end of the day, there's potential of danger.
If you stick,
no one's saying it's not nice, bro.
This is all I'm saying.
There's nice places in Africa, bro. It doesn't mean that the danger is not round the corner, bro.
I agree, but I'm saying if you just go to Brazil, like I keep saying, is you do your research.
Go to Brazil, bro. You can't.
Yes, you can. Why you keep saying that? Like, I don't understand. How is he getting? Why y'all letting him get away with saying that?
I don't know. I don't get that. Go on.
Like dudes go to countries all the time. Like I know a lot of guys that go to Brazil, that go to Dominican Republic, that go to Colombia. Like nobody's worried, bro. Nobody's going to Brazil scared, bro. Like I know a lot of people that go to Brazil. Nobody's been kidnapped that I know about, and I know a lot of people that go to Brazil.
No, I hear that. Listen. I think we're getting too stuck on this. How dangerous? Hold on. Hold on. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up, bro. Like, yeah. We're getting too stuck on this. How dangerous what country is with what country is, bro. All right. Like, let's stick to the point of what we're talking about here, which is the dating aspect. That's the real like nucleus of what we're talking about.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say something to that. I'm gonna just say something like, so let's say you like black women. That's what you prefer. If you go to Brazil and you get an Afro Latina that is gonna be a way more attractive, higher quality, more feminine woman than let's say you go to Nigeria and get a Nigerian girl.
I think that's a bit of a mad thing to say, but to be honest, I don't think yes, I'm saying yes, bro. Yes, bro. Do you know why I'm saying that? Because what I've noticed,
bro,
and what I've noticed, it's not crazy because at the end of the day, I've noticed there's certain patterns, bruv. There's certain patterns. Like a lot of times, there's this anti-black sentiment. There's this kind of thing that comes from a lot of like Western countries. Let's keep it real.
Right.
That you know, these people automatically they're not attractive, they're unattractive, they're poor, they're this, they're that, and it's just like I think sometimes it's just what you've seen in the media or propaganda, like programming, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? There's attractive women everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
do you get and there's busted women and there's busted women everywhere. And bro, there's busted women everywhere as well. There's overweight women everywhere as well, bro. Like,
of course.
So when you say these really big statements like, oh yeah, if I go Brazil, the women are better looking there. Like I can't agree with that. Like, because that's too broad, bro. That's too broad.
The statements
you've been one, two places and you think you know it all about a country. I think that's a bit mad, bro.
No. I'm just saying that on average, Afro Latinas from Brazil or Colombia or even the Dominican
Just say
Republic
that's your preference,
are
bro.
more attractive than
in your opinion
most African girls.
In your opinion. Wow. He didn't even make it specific. He said just African now. Wow.
No, I said most African countries.
Yeah, even if you say most, it's still what do you mean? It's still mad, bro.
I know it sounds harsh, but it's the truth though.
It's your preference. It's not truth, it's your preference. You're talking about your preference.
Honestly, any country you want to name, I would say Afro Latinas.
Exactly, because that's your preference. Of course, you're gonna say that because that's your preference, bro.
So, Riches, you don't agree that Afro Latinas?
I don't see what you see, bro. You might think a girl's hot, and I think she's busted, bro. So like that's that, bro. So and vice versa, and vice versa. I might think a girl's nice, and you think that she's busted, bro. What?
Do you know who Sofia Vergara is?
What, that old woman, that old Latina woman, bruv?
Okay, well, she's old now. I'm talking about like when her prime and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, but you see me, yeah? Like, I'm not strict as in, oh, it's got to be this or that and this, only this box is what I find attractive, bro. Sometimes you might see someone that, and then you think, bro, oh, she's hot as well, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like,
the wrong girl.
Huh?
And King, I think he's forgetting that culture and language play a very important role in this. Because you could get a hot chick, but she doesn't speak English. How's that going to work out?
No, but he's talking about looks, though.
Right, because looks, you can only last so long if you cannot speak the same language. That's
okay, yeah, I meant Amara La Negra. I'm sorry, I said the wrong person. I meant Amara La Negra. Sorry about that.
Oh,
that's going to be a big problem if you cannot speak the same language.
Earlier about the language barrier.
Language barrier.
Well, that's why I got translators.
That's why I would. That's one of the reason why I.
So you're gonna
I
go to a
prefer
girl with a
Africa.
translator, really?
Bro, that doesn't work
That's
in the
pretty
long
extra,
run,
man.
bro. It doesn't work in the long run. I did that. It doesn't work in the long run. It
Yeah,
feels
in the
like
long run, you
torture.
wouldn't
the
be
language
using a
barrier?
translator for your wife.
Yes, it doesn't.
Yeah,
work
the
in the
language
long
barrier.
run.
That's mad. That's mad, bro.
That's mad. That's painful. That's torture. I
Well,
would
you gotta be
rather
doing
all
Google
this shit.
Translate the whole time, bro.
That's
whole
what I tried to
time,
say to
yeah.
earlier about the Philippines and that, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, how are you gonna chat to? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I
They
don't know how you
speak
got
English.
Nah,
over
they
there
speak
in the
English there.
Philippines.
They do
Oh,
speak
they speak
English
over
over
there?
there. Yeah, yeah, they
Yes.
do. They do.
What,
They
what
do.
level though? What level are we talking about?
Well, decent enough for you
Decent
to
that you can
understand.
get.
Bro,
Yeah,
decent enough,
decent
bro.
enough,
Decent
bro.
enough, bro.
Oh, fair enough.
But
I
in
think-
Brazil, they speak no English in Brazil. They don't speak English. And Colombia is getting better, but the vast majority of chicks you're gonna come across in Colombia, they don't speak English.
Yeah,
They
once you
speak
come out
English.
those
so
tourist
you guys
zones,
are-
you come
so
out
you
those
guys
tourist
really-
zones, it's gonna be a bit hard, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I personally think I would rather deal with. I would rather just level up and deal with Western women, bro. Seriously, I would rather
Yeah,
just
you-
level up. Get
So- oh, yeah, so-
do what I gotta do and just.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, that's what you was asking me earlier. You was
Because
asking me
I
that
personally-
earlier.
I
that you-
personally think that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you say what?
You was asking me, would I rather stay in the West and level up and just deal
Right.
with Western women, or go to a third world
right,
country?
or go overseas, right? That's what
Bro,
I asked
do you know
earlier.
what? It's mad because I like right now at the stage I'm at in life, I feel like I can pretty much get what I attract the kind of woman I want right now. Like I've got a woman now, innit, and she's good, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
But is she though? Is she really good though?
bro,
I mean, she grew up in the West.
according
I mean, she could-
according to me, she is. So that's all that matters, bruv.
Oh, you talking about your girl that you got right now? You talking
Yeah.
about like?
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. I
Yeah.
didn't realize you had a girl. My bad.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, and like, no one said to me, "Oh, yeah, you can do better." No one said that, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But
Yeah, it's not about
if I it's hard because again, the language barrier. That's a huge
That's a
factor,
big
bro.
thing.
Like
that's huge, and then culture as well.
culture,
as
like.
well.
I've got to relocate somewhere, and that's a lot, bruv. That's a lot, fam.
I mean, but for you, especially for somebody like Riches who's a content creator, it would be really easy for you because you make all your money on the internet.
Yeah. Because you know what? It's funny because some people have said that to me before, but I don't know, bro. I don't even have an answer. I don't even know if I would do it. I don't know.
That's why I said
I don't even know.
There's too much risk and the reward. I don't think the reward.
Bro,
I would have to know people there or
There's
something.
as much risk as this guy is saying, bro. I don't think there's as much risk.
The reward don't worth the risk. That's why a lot of these white guys they are discovering when they go to this country. They are realizing that the language barrier, the culture barrier, they are seeing it is too much, and they realize
Not even that, bro. What about just being by yourself? Like you have no friends there. Like, yeah, you're gonna make friends, but it's like you're at square one, and it's not like you're like a teenager or early 20s. Like, bro, like you're going there, fully grown adult. You don't have no friends there. And then there's a language barrier. Then you're trying not to get bumped every corner you turn. You try to buy something, they're trying to bump you every fucking minute. Bruh, I don't know, bro.
Hey, can I speak, please?
Yeah, let the girl let the lady speak. Go on.
There hasn't been a female opinion. So I seriously disagree with I think the AZ guy.
Okay, let's hear it.
He's talking about attractiveness, beauty skills. Okay, well, first of all, the reason why black men get called self-haters is because every other group of men rate their women first. Asian men prefer Asian women, even though white men prefer their women. So that's the reason why you guys get called
That's false. What you just said is false.
Hold on, let her finish. Go on.
Also, it's, attraction can be manipulated. Black men have had rights to marry white women since the 60s, but they didn't start having like a strong preference for other races until recently. So yeah, like this is a really recent thing for you guys. So
okay, that's not even true though. Like
that is
it's not true. It's not true. I just
up
think
until like the early
one voice.
2000s,
This is a survival.
Hey, one voice.
Can you guys let me speak, please? Up until the early 2000s, most black men that I knew preferred black women. Like we didn't even talk about interracial dating that much. It wasn't until the internet and people making it seem like, oh, interracial dating is cool. Like I even like met a lot of black men in my family that didn't prefer white women. They just didn't find them attractive. So I do think there is a bit of brainwashing there. Like I don't think you just find other races more attractive than your own. Like I just don't believe that.
AZ rebuttal gun.
Okay, so what she's saying isn't true. It's not true that black men started liking other races of women after the early 2000s. I think this has always kind of been a thing. That's why growing up in black households, your parents will always try to shame you for dating other races, and they'll tell you, oh, don't bring that white girl home, this, that, and the third. That's always been a thing. Even if you look at media, for sure. Even if you look at American media, you could go as far back as you want, as far as American media and stuff like that. And there's always going to be guys preferring women that might look a little bit more mixed or stuff like that. Even if you just go off of just like how they look, you know what I'm saying? Like movies, whatever you want to name, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just don't think what she's saying is fundamentally accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and also she's saying it's like brainwash. She's saying it's brainwashing and stuff like this. Like, I don't think you can brainwash your penis. You know what I'm saying? I think your penis is going to like whatever it likes. It's going to be attracted to whatever it's attracted to. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't even make sense, really. You know what I'm saying?
I think overwhelmingly black men do like black women. I think it's just what you see on the media with the celebrities, and it's just like they popularize all the mixed interracial white, black marriage. But in the reality,
I mean, there's always been guys, yes, that liked other races, but it just like it wasn't that big of a deal because like nobody really talked about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Michael
like,
Jordan.
You guys have tried to make it like a popular thing.
Lala, let me jump in. Let me jump in off the back of what she said. Yeah, like at the end of the day, if the stats say that most black men are with black women, why is it that black women are so focused on the black men that are dating out when that's the minority? Like this is the thing.
Because they never shut up. Because they never shut up.
Nah, it's not. No, they don't even need to speak. Michael B. Jordan didn't come out and start talking about black women when he was on the yacht with those girls, but like black women had stuff to say about him though. And remember these black guys and these black guys that you're seeing, these are probably celebrities. These are pro athletes or entertainers or rappers, or these kind of guys. Like these kind of guys don't represent the majority at all.
Right, but what they do represent is what a black man would do if he could pick whoever he wants. That's what they do represent.
Not necessarily, because there's loads of black men that are celebrities and whatnot, and they've got black women and black kids, bro.
No,
say that again.
No, but you know what, Richie, though, he's got a point because a lot of black celebrities disrespect black women a lot, though.
But there's examples of everything, but there's always examples of everything.
That's not true. That's not true.
I can give you a few examples of that still.
So AZ just wants to argue black women are universally undesired, and when black
it's statistically proven. It's statistically proven.
Okay, but the same thing could be said for black men.
Yeah, but no, the thing is, but AZ,
not statistically the
fact. Hey, AZ, the thing about what you're saying is, as I said earlier, like the opinions of outside the black community about how attractive black people are is irrelevant, really, because the majority of people pick their own anyway. So obviously, the majority are gonna feel that way. Now, when we're talking now, the real conversation is what do black people think about black people? That's the real conversation.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But here's why it's relevant though, because we know. Here's the things that we know. We know girls are hypergamous. We know only a small percentage of men are able to even really get girls on a high level. So that tells us that there's a lot of black guys settling, right? And the proof of that is that when we see a lot of guys who make it in life to where they can really have their pick of the litter, generally speaking, not everybody, of course, they typically choose to date women that are not black.
I think it's a thing of just access though. Because
exactly
but listen. No. You're talking about attractiveness. Just bro.
No, I'm saying
put it like this, yeah.
A lot of guys,
let me finish. what I'm saying to you is, say you're a black boy, yeah, you've grown up just around black people, black. That's all you know, yeah. Now you get money, fame. Now you've got ability to travel and see new things, bro. You're gonna exercise your options, bro. That doesn't mean that oh no, I think my whole community is busted. That doesn't mean that necessarily. That means that now I've got access to see more, and yeah, I might want to date this girl here and that girl there and blah 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 because I got access. But bro, that's not the majority of people are not gonna be like that, bro.
But it kind of is though. The majority of
when you
people
look
who
at-
have
when
the
you look
access
at-
don't
listen.
settle with black women. The
I
majority of people
don't know if that. I don't
When
think
you
that's
look
true.
at majority of
Like,
black
look at
male
it like this.
celebrities from the 90s and 2000s, most of them had black wives. Denzel
False.
Washington, all the popular rappers, yes, the vast majority of them had black wives.
False. Michael Jordan
that
has never
false?
been with a black woman. Michael Jordan has never
That's
been
one
with a black
guy, bro.
black woman.
Okay,
So what
that's
about
not
Michael
true.
Jordan? So who the
Okay,
fuck
that's
what?
him.
Michael Jackson has never been with a black woman.
Okay.
He's
Michael
asexual.
Jordan had been with
So-
a black woman. What stupidness are you
Because she's
talking
saying,
about?
because
His
she's
kids
saying,
are
she's
black.
saying
That
older
doesn't mean
celebrities.
that.
So
That doesn't actually
The
prove your
vast
point, though, bro.
majority,
She's
I'm saying the
she's saying-
majority, and that's backed up
Okay,
by
but I'm
statistics.
actually naming celebrities that
I can
were
name
not
celebrities too.
Okay, and
Okay, so
LeBron's with a
besides
black
Denzel
woman.
Washington, besides Denzel
Denzel
Washington,
Washington,
Denzel Washington's with a
LeBron
black
James,
woman, bro.
Will
Snoop
Smith.
Dogg,
Will Smith.
Ice Cube,
Bro,
Will
like,
Smith,
what are you talking about, bro?
Omar Epps. There's so many. The vast majority of black male celebrities, like I said, in the
They're
90s,
actually
the
with
80s,
black women,
up
bro.
but
until
all
like
of
the
those
2000s.
women,
A lot
all
of
of
time,
those
bro,
women you
bro,
just
AZ,
named, all of the women,
AZ,
all of
real
the
talk.
women that are with the guys that you just named, they all look
AZ.
mixed. They're not, even if they're mixed, whether
AZ.
they're mixed or not mixed, whether
Denzel
they're
Washington
mixed,
white is not
AZ,
mixed.
bro.
okay, I know.
Omar Epps
Okay.
white is
AZ,
not
bro.
mixed.
AZ, bro.
Besides-
Just because.
Let me just make my point. Let me make
See,
my
this
point.
is
though.
why we don't like you
Let me
guys
make my
that date
point.
outside the community.
Okay,
Because
but
you always
let me
want to
make my-
argue their women
Okay,
are
but
better,
what you're- 'cause
black
what you're
women
saying
are
isn't true,
inferior.
though.
That's all you want to argue. Like that's
what you're
why
saying
we call
isn't
you
facts.
coons, and that's why we shame you. Like, look at what you're saying right now.
But you shame
Like
us.
he wants to
but you shame
argue
us.
that black women
You
are
shame us.
inferior. That's
You
what he
shame
wants
us,
to
but you're
argue.
wrong. You
Like
shame
that's
us
all
for
he wants
something
to
that you're
argue.
wrong
Like
about.
what's the point of this
You shame us
conversation?
for something that you're wrong about. You shame
You
us for something
produce.
that you're
You're
wrong about.
arguing that you produce ugly daughters. That's what you're arguing.
She is not.
Your
When did I
seed
say that?
doesn't
See how
produce
she's? But do you
good-looking
notice
women.
how she's? Do you notice how she's just saying things on her own that nobody's saying?
No,
Yeah,
but
now
you've
you are
been
saying
arguing that
stuff
this
that
whole
no one
entire
said.
time.
You're
You've
saying
been
stuff.
arguing that this whole entire
Hey,
time.
you lot
about
go
ugly
sharp
daughters.
now. Sharp, man. Listen, like you're saying stuff that he didn't say, and I notice women do that when you lot get emotional. You start saying stuff.
Yeah, that's how
All right,
emotions
that's
get
not
in the
cool.
way.
We can't do that. Yeah, you can't just start because you're getting emotional or you feel some type of way. Now you're throwing out all these extras that no one said. That's not fair. All right, so let's stick to what people say. We hold people accountable for what they say, not what we feel they said. All right, so cool. My point to AZ, yeah, is this, yeah. Just because you see these quote unquote high value men and you see them running around with these OF white or Asian or mixed race OF models, that don't mean crap, bro. That don't mean nothing.
Why
Yeah, they might sleep with them. So what, bro? That don't mean nothing, fam.
Yeah, they end up in divorce anyways. So like,
But why doesn't it not mean anything though? How does it not?
Because
mean
just because I'll
anything? Is
sleep
that
with
literally-
someone doesn't, just because if I sleep with a white girl, it doesn't mean that I think that the majority of women in Africa are less attractive. That doesn't mean that, bruv. That's why.
Kind of. Well, I'm not talking about sleeping with them. I'm talking about who you choose to have kids with and marry and be in a relationship.
And the majority of black men are with black women, bro. What are you talking about?
But not the ones with the most access.
Bro, where and what? Because Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson.
I can go on forever, Drake.
Bro, we just,
I can go on
bro,
forever,
we already gave you a lot of examples, bro. A lot of black
Chris
men with
Brown,
black
all of
women
his
that
dating
are
was a mix.
with access,
Bro,
bro.
she get, bro. No, he's not. She gave me examples. I didn't get the chance. She didn't give me the Drake is, yeah. She didn't give me the chance to rebuttal what she was saying. She said a couple of people, but if I was able to rebuttal what she was saying, I could name more people that it's the opposite. If you look at the entire NBA, almost all of the stars are with non-black women.
Is it? Let's look that up.
I like to go off
Let's look that up,
statistics.
bro.
That's probably
So I was going
And
off.
it's the
I think
same
you're
thing
just
with the
saying
NFL.
stuff now.
Same thing with the NFL. And even if you take it internationally,
majority of them are not with black
even
women.
if you take it internationally with like soccer stars and black soccer stars and stuff like that, a lot of those guys are not with black women. So what are we talking about?
You've got a point in
Bro,
terms of like
you gotta
something,
understand something.
like
A lot of
sports
these
stars, but
guys, these guys are not high value men, right? They just got
Oh my
lucky and they got money and they got fame. I personally like what Kevin Samuels is saying. Athletes and celebrity actors, they are not high value men. They're not. They're not. Right? There's a reason why 89% of them go broke.
Bro, my
after
question
their
is like,
fame days
my
are
question
over.
is like,
There's a
how
reason for that.
successful are these marriages actually? Don't they usually
They're
end
not
in
successful
divorce
at all.
anyway?
Okay,
They
so
don't
let's
usually
talk about
last.
successive marriages. Since you want to bring that up, black women statistically initiate more divorces than any other race of women.
Okay.
And black women are also the least married compared to every other race of women in the West.
Okay.
So what does that tell you?
I'm talking about the.
What does that tell you?
What that says, and you're talking about America, yeah. That what that says is that,
and the UK, not just America. No,
yeah, I know.
And the UK,
Bro, calm down, bro. I know.
See how angry he is.
Like, calm down, bro.
I'm not angry.
Bro, calm down, bro. Bro, calm down, bro. Yeah. What I'm saying to you, there's a lot of things that are unique to the black community that other communities do not have to face. We have been socially engineered deliberately in certain ways that we destroy ourselves, bro. You cannot deny those facts. There's a reason why black men have to be superheroes and the white man can be whatever the fuck he wants to be and he can still get an okay woman in his community, bro. There's a reason for that. Do you get what I'm saying? So to try and make it out to be this thing and try to make it like, oh, all black men just want to go out and date interracially because all the women are unattractive and blah blah blah. I think that's really fucked up, to be honest. Like you're just saying stuff like, which is like, bro, there's a reason for everything in this world, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
but a lot of things I'm saying aren't just based on my opinion.
Let me ask you this: where does the standard of beauty comes? Where does the standard of beauty in the West come from, bro?
Okay, let's just assume.
No, answer the question, bro. Answer the question, bro.
I am answering it. Let's assume you're right, and it comes from a Eurocentric beauty standard.
It's not assume it is. Correct. It's not an assume. It is, bro.
Okay, let's say it is. Right? At the end of the day, you're gonna be sexually attracted to what you're just genuinely sexually attracted to. The TV can't force you to be attracted to skinny white
does.
girls.
It does,
okay?
but actually.
So let me finish what I'm saying.
No, you're wrong, bro.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Have you studied psychology? Have you studied psychology, bro?
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Have you studied psychology, bro?
No, I haven't.
So then you don't know what you're talking about, bro. Because you're trying to say that all these black guys just they when they came out the womb, they were just predestined to do interracial dating, bro. This is garbage, bro. There's nature and nurture, bro.
Okay.
You mean to tell me that if you grew up in Nigeria, you would just know that you find I don't find black women attractive. I want a Brazilian, Latina, light skin, Colombian. No, bruv. You'd grow up in your environment. You would see what's in your environment. You'd be watching that TV, that media, blah blah blah, and it would influence you. Like, I don't know what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, what I'm saying is influence cannot affect your sexual attraction, bro.
No, yes, it can, bro.
No, it can't. No, it can't.
Okay.
No, it can't.
So
Okay.
hold on. You think that influence?
That doesn't make sense, bro. That doesn't make sense.
It does make sense.
I understand that I'm the only one saying that you guys are wrong, but what you're saying doesn't make sense.
So hold on. You
okay.
Think, you think
the rise of K-pop proves that's wrong. So look at Asian men now; they're getting
from a child plays no part in attraction to when you're an adult. You genuinely think that?
Say that again.
Is that what you think?
Say what you said again.
So you think the influences that you grow up on when you're a child, based on who you interact with, what you see on TV, what's considered as attractive, the type of girls in your community, all that sort of stuff, you think that has no influence on your sexual attraction to women when you're an adult? Is that what you think?
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
wrong.
okay, all right.
Absolutely
Okay.
wrong.
I actually get what he's saying. Like, you can watch all this like media, but you're not gonna be like, it's not gonna make you
Like the
attracted to
media
it.
can't make me like fat girls, bro.
I'm not saying make you. I'm not.
It's
saying
not. It's
make
not about
you.
make. It's
I
not
don't
make.
care if I see fat girls from the day I'm born on TV every day. I'm not gonna be 21 like,
You're
yeah,
not
I like
getting the
fat
point.
girls.
You're missing the point, but you're not getting.
Yeah,
it.
I'm not
you're
missing the point.
you
I'm
are
not
missing the point
bro.
because you're not understanding what
missing the
influence
point.
is.
You're
You're not
saying that-
understanding what
I
influence
know
is.
a lot of
You're
girls
not
that are
understanding.
into Asian
Like,
men now due to K-pop. So,
what's
you
that?
know,
Simple
I
example.
do think media
that must
can
be
be
like-
influential.
Is that like a trend thing, or is it like genuine? Like, you know,
I think it's like
Like a lot of
phase,
girls are
majority of
traveling to
phase.
Korea now. They want a Korean boo now.
that's just
Like,
hopping on
I
the
think
trend. You
it's
can't
a
really
phase.
track the long term effects of that.
But AZ,
Like
you
they're literally doing it. What you're claiming is happening right now. They're trying to push this fat thing. They're trying to push homosexuality right now. But that's not making people like fat girls.
I'm not talking.
That's not
you're
making people
getting it,
gay.
bro. You're not getting it. You're not getting.
I am getting it,
You're
bro.
not
Just saying
getting
I'm
it.
not
You're not.
getting it doesn't mean I'm not getting it. You're just
Maybe
saying
you
I'm
should
not getting
maybe
it.
you should
So
But
you-
I'm
clarify
okay,
literally
bro.
stating, I'm stating your argument back to you. I'm
No,
stating
you're
your
not.
argument
So
back
you're
to
saying
you.
you
not.
think
No,
you
you're not.
think you
You're
think
saying that your environment, the media, what's pushed, can influence what a man is sexually attracted to
Yes,
as an adult.
yes.
I'm saying that's false, bro.
okay.
Okay,
telling you
AZ,
false, bro.
influence, but it's not
AZ,
like
can I ask you a question?
Like, what do you mean, bro? I know what you're saying, bro. You're just wrong.
All right, let the lady speak. Let the lady speak. Go on.
Okay, so AZ,
Yeah.
if people worldwide were only exposed to very attractive black women on TV that are feminine, that treat their men well, perfect bodies, you don't think they wouldn't be rated higher? Or they wouldn't be seen differently?
Well, beautiful black women that are feminine are typically the types of black women that they put that are usually like the well, okay, there's gonna be typecast people, like, don't get me wrong, but if we just look at like Halle Berry, Nia Long, Beyonce, like the people that
Those
typically
women are
pushed
from
out,
like 30 years ago.
isn't that the time period
Right.
that you were talking about?
Well, I'm talking about now. Yeah, and
Oh, so now you're talking. So now you're talking about now.
that's
So now you're talking about now. Now, I thought
When I
before
was
it was
talk-
about. So now we're talking about present day now.
yes. And
Okay, cool.
yeah, and you know, it's interesting. Black women, like, our media representation is pretty terrible, which is
I
why
agree.
now you have black men saying, "Oh yeah, white women are more
Did you say
feminine."
not really?
Yes, I said not really. What's wrong?
Where's
with
the
that?
Oh,
Where's the
man,
modern
bro,
Nia Long?
what?
Where's the
I think
modern
you should just clarify.
Halle
for
Berry?
Oh my god, bro! Like, nah,
because
man.
take somebody like Sexy Red, right? Nobody's making her be that way. That's just how she is.
Okay, but that's
the
not
point, bro.
That's not what we're talking
good
about,
media
though.
representation.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
just not-
listen.
Most
at the
men
end of the-
obviously
at the end of
aren't
the
going to
day-
be attracted to Sexy Red.
Say that again.
Most men obviously aren't going to find Sexy Red attractive compared to
I mean,
someone like Nia Long.
Okay, I mean that's reasonable. That's true. But what I'm saying is, like, when it comes to certain art forms like music and things like that, like, I mean, to a degree, you can say that certain things are being pushed, but at the same time, people are going to gravitate to the music they gravitate and the artists they gravitate to, right? Because
Okay,
there's
but
not even really,
I
there's
was-
not a middleman anymore. There's not gatekeepers anymore. So
Okay,
you can
but
just.
when I was
You just
asking
can't
you
see
if
them, bro. You just can't
when I
see
was-
them.
What you're,
There
bro,
is-
when I
this
was
guy-
trying to-
yo, this-
There
I
are
know
there
you
are
just
still
said
things that don't
gatekeepers.
make
There
sense.
are still gatekeepers. There are still
Well, I was
gatekeepers.
trying to ask
Absolutely.
you
Talking about,
if
bro.
I was
Bro,
trying
there's
to
no
ask you if media representation was different. You think that wouldn't have an influence? That's what I'm asking you, AZ.
Well, what I'm saying
If all
is,
the women looked like Nia Long, behaved like Nia Long, looks like Halle Berry, looks like Beyonce, and that's all
Okay,
we've
so-
seen on TV representing black women, you don't think people wouldn't have a
Yep.
different opinion of black women?
well, which media are we talking about? Film and TV shows? Or are we talking about music? Or are we talking about all media?
All media.
Okay, well, I mean, if musical artists were more feminine and more beautiful, I'm sure people globally would think, oh, you know, black women are actually feminine, because on the movie side, you know, typically the people who are black stars, like black actresses who are famous and popular, they usually do present themselves in a classy, feminine way. So you'd have to be mostly talking
I
about
would-
music. You'd have to mostly
I
be
would
talking about
argue
music.
that that's false.
Okay, how is that false? How is that false?
I don't think black women are represented well in film, to be honest.
How so?
Like,
Why
it's
do you say
always
that?
like this ghetto character, and Yeah.
Can you give
We
me
say
an
that
example of
falls
that?
like
Are you
most
talking about?
military
Let me break that down even more. Are you talking about in Hollywood or in like the typical black genre of media?
all of it. Like
Yeah,
that recent film
I've
with
never
Tiana
seen.
Taylor when she's like shooting people and she's pregnant and just acting crazy. Like,
But
who's
that's what
gonna
she's
find
like
that
though.
attractive?
She's from Harlem. She's a
Okay, and
ghetto
there are
chick. That's
black
what she's like.
women, and there are black women that aren't like that. Why aren't they on TV?
Right, but
Yeah, but who
those
controls that
black
though?
women have
But
representation
who
as well.
controls
The black
that?
women
Who?
that are not like that have representation as well.
Okay, name the movies.
Okay, let's say what's it called? Neil Long and Lawrence. Well, I mean, I could really just name that movie, but
Name a young black woman in her 20s. That's a sex symbol, and that's classy.
okay. What's her name? Zendaya.
She's not black.
She's not black, bro.
She's not black, bro.
Nice
Like
try,
I don't know
nice
why
try.
people be associating mixed race people to being black. Mixed
That's
race
an
people are
American
not
thing.
black.
That's an
Well,
American
in
thing.
America,
That's a.
we consider her black. So,
But she's not black though.
She's done. That's one part of the
Wait,
world
wait,
she's
wait.
done.
What was the main point?
ain't
Wasn't
black, bro.
wasn't the main point that is media influences attraction? Was that the point?
Yeah, it
No,
does.
no, no. The main point. No, no, no. The main. Hold on. The main point. The main point. I stop talking. The main point was influence and how influence from your childhood development can affect how you perceive a beauty in different ethnic groups, basically. And does the influence of media, etc., your environment, will it influence what you find attractive as an adult? And AZ is saying no, and I'm saying of course it does.
Yeah, can we go on how much impact does that actually have?
So basically, when you say that, King Riches, when you say that, you're telling me that somebody could tell you what your penis likes.
It's not somebody, bro. It's not. Do you understand what influence is? Do you understand what influence is?
But influence
is not, bro. Influence doesn't have to necessarily be you have to like this. That's not necessarily. That's an order. That's not influence. Influence is, oh, if you come, okay. Say we're teenagers, yeah. And you I ask you what kind of girls you like, and you say, oh, I don't even know, I just like girls in it. I don't have no preference. And I keep bringing white girls around you, white girls around you, white girls around you, white girls around you, white girls around you. Bro, you trying to tell me that won't have an influence? I'm not telling you to get with them, to sleep with them or anything. Or I just keep putting them in your face, bringing them around you. I keep bringing you around white girls all the time. So you think that wouldn't influence you?
I think if it's the most, I think if it's what's the most available to me, then I'm more likely to end up with one. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's the case that we're talking about. We're talking about people that have all the availability in the world, literally, and they still choose to not be with black women. That's what we're talking about.
Bah.
Oh, you're bringing it back to the NBA players and all that stuff again.
We're bringing it back to the people that have access. The most access that
so
are black
NBA
men.
Players, the NFL players, the basketballers,
that's what that's his examples. Yeah, that's his example.
What you're talking about again. But you're going back to that basically.
Pretty much,
so
yeah.
I know. So you're basically saying if black men were like had the access like them, they would do the same thing and not date black, basically.
I'm not saying it. That's what's. I'm not saying it. That's what's happening.
Okay.
I don't agree with that, but.
So you don't really, you don't agree.
No,
you don't agree.
No, I don't think it's as cut and dry as you're trying to make it out to be. I just don't think.
No,
I think there's. I think that a lot of black guys would still date with black women. I think, like, to say that they're all gonna. Oh, if every black guy just gets.
Let's just say majority. Let's just say majority.
I don't know, brother. I don't know. I think that's a big statement. I don't know.
Say that, bro. How can you say that? You're seeing it
because I like because bro because
you got a point. You got a point. Now that I know where you're coming from, I can see what you're saying. You're basically
I'm saying because he's like, well, most black men are with black women. I say that's true, but most black men don't have access.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I get what you're saying as well. Like,
I get what you mean.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if it'd be the majority, but even if it was a minority, it'd be a very strong minority, regardless. Anyway.
Yeah, but I'm saying the majority. That's a big statement, bruv.
It is, but I don't think it's that close stuff.
How is it? Okay, here's my thing, King. How is it a big statement if it's what's currently happening?
So okay, You've done the research to know that the majority of men who are quote unquote high value men are all doing interracial marriage and kids.
No, but he's just saying,
I
like,
think
look
he's
at the
saying it's a
NBA players.
majority of a minority of people. That's what he's saying.
Basically, yeah. So if you look
It'd
at
be the
NBA players,
majority, the
NFL
majority
players,
of the minority of people.
yeah. So the majority,
And then I can say it's not really a Western American thing because it's even international people
it
with
is as
access
well,
that are
yeah,
black.
trust
It's the
me.
same thing.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. You're
And
basically saying,
okay,
if you
so
look
your reasoning is the reason why it's like that is because everybody finds non-black women more attractive. That's what you're saying.
Again, I'm not saying that. That's
You are saying
statistically
that.
proven. But I am saying it, but I'm saying it's statistically proven as well.
But you believe that as well, though.
I think that as well.
You believe it as well.
But you believe it as well, though.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're talking about me personally,
Just say
my
yes or
personal
no,
opinion-
bro. You believe it as well, bro.
I'm gonna say nah. But I don't just speak for myself though. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking generally. I'm kind of like King. You know what I'm saying? I'm impartial. You know what I'm saying?
I get your point now, though. I get your point because it is mad. Like all of these NBA players they're not with black women really now, especially nowadays.
Yeah,
all the football.
Bro, who cares about these NBA players?
That's what
bro? A
I'm
lot of these
thinking.
guys
Who
end up
cares?
broke.
Bro, most of these, most of these guys are not smart dudes anyway. Most of these guys are not smart dudes. Most of these guys, they're wifing up like OF chicks and flipping low value women, bro. Like, so I mean, bro, that would
that one, bro.
Huh?
I don't know about that one.
Don't know about what, bro?
I mean,
they're having kids with chicks like Amber Rose and all these kind of people, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
There's a deeper point behind it, though.
I'm sorry.
There's a deeper point behind it because he's basically saying if basically, because let's be honest, a lot of us growing up, we wanted to be footballers, basketballers, NBA players, blah blah blah. But the truth is, a lot of us, if we ended up getting to that point where we got pro in whatever sport we got pro in, we would have been doing the same thing. A lot of us.
Yeah, like King Richards. If you was like Anthony Joshua, you know, you was as popping as him, and you had the access Anthony Joshua got.
A lot of guys
probably
do the same thing.
I mean, you probably gonna deny what I'm about to say just because but you probably will get you something. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, what do you mean? Bro, I've been getting me some anyway, and I don't need to be Anthony Joshua, bruv.
No, but not you.
No. I'm talking. Oh my goodness, I'm not talking about.
Nah, I get you. I'm messing around.
If a lot of us could get to that level, a lot of us would just.
Is your girl white or black?
Who, me?
He said mixed.
Yes, you.
Oh yeah, mixed.
Bang.
Mixed with African.
Bang. You see what I'm saying?
So why are you not coupled up with a black woman? Because I mean you don't.
No. We're not gonna shame people for what they want to date. See, this is the problem.
No. Let him ask me. He can ask me what he wants.
Shame black men for what they want to date. That's weird. Because when a black woman, here's my thing: when a black woman dates a white dude or a mixed dude or whatever dude, nobody shames her.
I'll say this though, to HCP Films, yeah. The whole time I was in America, I only dated black women. The whole time I was in America. And that's not even UK. That was in America, bro. Like, so you can't come to me and be like, oh, why you got a mixed race girl, bro? Most of the girls have been black, bro. Like, I don't have that mad interracial hang up like other guys do.
A black American woman is fundamentally mixed.
Yeah,
boy. Well, the mum and dad look like me, bruv.
Right, but their ancestry is mixed,
bro. But that now you're nitpicking. You're nitpicking. You're nitpicking, bro. You're really nitpicking now.
I am nitpicking, but it kind of goes back to what I was saying at the same time, though.
So that means that all. So okay, if you want to do that nitpicking, then none of you black people in America should be complaining because you're all mixed race anyway.
Exactly.
That's a stupid argument, bro. It's a stupid, redundant argument, bro.
I'm saying they shouldn't be complaining. I'm saying black women should not shame black men for who they date. That's what I'm saying. Nobody should shame black men for who they date. Nobody, not women, not men, not nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
To be honest with you, I do get that. That's
bro. Nobody don't care.
People are gonna be
bro. That's cat, bro. That's cat. Bro. Literally, even with my own life, bro. Every time I'm talking to a black girl, she'll be like, "Oh." Without me bringing up no type of race, no type of nothing, no prejudice comments, nothing like that. She'll be like, "Oh, you look like you like white girls.
I'm not gonna lie. I've heard that before as well. I've heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
I've heard that.
Come on,
before.
bro. Like they say that themselves, bro. We don't gotta do anything. We don't gotta say anything.
Do you know what's mad? Hey, do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what's mad? Yeah, I'll tell you a story.
Shame you. So
bro,
let's say
bro,
a black American girl.
Chill,
let's say a black American girl knows about you and she knows that you've dated some other race girls or some white girls or whatever. She'll bring it up to you like randomly, like, "Oh, I heard you like white girls. Oh, I heard you was dating that da da da." Like, bro, why are you even bringing that up? That has nothing to do with me and you.
Yeah, but like, as I said, like, I have a story like that, like a football story when I was in college, and like, so I went. Cut the long story short, I went to go and meet up with some chick that I met that week or something, and then like went to a place, banged her. This is the usual thing that would happen. Just meet her, hey, ha, yeah, come to my place, bang, no dating, no nothing, just bang, yeah. And I mean, imagine this. After I banged the girl's talking about, oh no, I can imagine you with a white girl. Like, you seem the type to get with a white. And I was like, that was one of the first times I heard. I was like, what are you talking about? Why would after we've already slept together? Why would you say that? Like, I just didn't understand. Like, it was so weird. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
But Lala, let me ask the lady on the panel because there's an interesting dynamic. So Lala, are you still there? Is she still there?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, so we've just given an example. Like, I've had a real life example, and these guys have real life examples of like they've even been in an entanglement with a black woman in America, and then the woman would turn around and say, "Oh, you seem like the type that will like white girls," even though man has just literally just slept with her. Like, why is that even happening? Would that happen?
I think it's an insecure black people thing because I've had black men do that to me too. They're like, "Oh, you're really nice. You're feminine. You must like white guys." My dad even asked me if I like white guys.
Really?
So I don't know. Yeah, my dad was like, "You like white guys, don't you?" So I don't know. Some black people do that when they meet like a black person that's attractive or has their stuff together, speaks a certain way, carries themselves a certain way. They just automatically assume they won't date a black person.
Yeah, that I feel like that has a lot to do with like being well spoken, having a high IQ. Like when you have a high IQ and you're well spoken, other black people shame you for that. Like they'll be like, "Oh, you're talking like you're white. You're talking like you're white. You're talking like you like white girls." This, that, and the third.
That's a really weird statement, you know. Thinking about it.
That is true though. It's actually very true. It's actually even over here. It's like that as well. It's over here. It's like that as well.
Yeah. I had that.
Yeah, bro. So a lot of the stuff a lot of the shaming and engineering that you guys are actually talking about comes from other black people.
Yeah, but where did it come from before that though? Originally, though.
Huh?
Where did it come from before that? Originally.
Well, no other race shames each other for being smart and well spoken other than black people.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but I'm talking about we didn't just start hating ourselves just for the sake of it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. It's so weird. I have like a personal story as well. Like I came from Nigeria to UK about 6 years ago, right? And I had like a really strong Nigerian accent, and the only people that made fun of my accent was my fellow black British people, bro. No one else from any different race made fun of my accent, bro.
Yeah, so if it's the other races that are the problem, why is it only black people doing the shaming?
It's not though. We just do it in different ways. So we might.
Non-black people are laughing at you behind your back, though.
Exactly. So
we don't think they're not.
we might shame you in that way, but the white teacher might say your name in a weird way, or she might
passive aggressive,
or something like that. So it's not you can't just say like, "Oh, all my black core parts did treat me like this," and my white people were just
they were lovely to me.
Nah, white people.
They got their own way, bro.
No, they were like treat me like normally. Like it's not like they were treating me any.
So there was no subtle nothing. There was no like backhanded compliments or anything like. There was nothing like that.
Any of that. I've never really had that. Really, no.
Oh, fair enough.
But even with what you're saying now, though, right? Like white people will shame black people for not being smart, for not speaking well, for not having good pronunciation, right? Mm-hmm. Black people will shame other black people for not sounding dumb enough.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Do you believe that black people have low IQ genetically at birth?
No way.
No,
What the
I
hell?
think it's
No way.
nurture, just like how you grow up, what food you eat,
So
your
I think
why
environment.
the
why
highest,
is it
bro.
why is it that any country that have a high concentration of black people are always undeveloped and poor? Why is that? Because
Social
there's
We've seen it for
engineering,
years,
bro.
bro.
there's
Yeah,
almost
It's
just
social
no black
engineering,
country in the
fam.
world I can think of,
Wait,
right?
bro. Did you not hear about that kid that got into Oxford the other day? He was like 7 years old.
Yeah,
Black
the
kid.
little black
What are we
boy,
talking
7
about?
years old.
yeah. If you give a black person the same upbringing, the same wealth, the same
Your point is
everything as a
literally
white
invalid,
person,
bro.
it's like the same. It's not
No, but
different.
we're talking about country in general as people, as black people in general. Our countries are always poor, undeveloped.
Because they've been
Slavery is going on.
colonized and pillaged, bro. What do you
This is
mean?
my
Yeah,
point.
we
You're acting like we got to the
colonization
same
is
level, bro.
wrong,
We
bro.
didn't.
I mean,
I'm the
listen,
colonization
they
is very
look the people that,
colonized
bro,
as
stop
well.
talking. The colonizers come in, they pillage the whole, they take all the resources, and then they cherry pick the people they put in power who they know that they can manipulate and can continue to control the country, whereby they can control it from back home. That's what it is, bro. Like,
Bro,
why do you think these countries never have revolution, bro? Because anytime anybody tries to stand up, they get deleted.
Yeah,
That's
and
why,
and
bro.
there's some corrupt African leaders that are in cahoots with the white people as
Yeah.
well. Getting money from them just to basically ruin the whole country.
Yeah, just keep it unstable, bro. And then they support like these like guerrilla flipping movements to keep like a civil wars and like unrest, and then, bro, like there's no stability, bruv.
Bro, it's deep.
It
bro.
runs deep, bro. Like this isn't
Okay,
this
so
isn't a minor thing that, oh yeah, just go to school and learn your books and it's gonna work. No, don't go like that, bro. Bro, most people can't even send their kids to school. Do you think that, bro? If all these first world, listen, bro. Do you think if these first world countries really cared, bro, do you think there would be a situation where there's countries where there's kids can't just go to school and learn? What do you mean, bro? Like, there's enough resources in Africa that Africa doesn't really need the rest of the world, bro. But why is it they can't get their act together? It's not ordinary.
They're stupid. They're low IQ.
Bro, it's not because of that, bro. You can't say someone's low IQ if they don't have education. You can't say someone's low IQ if they never got the education to actually learn, bro. That doesn't. That's stupid. They didn't have a chance.
Personally, according to statistics, according to study, it shows that intelligent 65% is genetics, and 30% of it is it's taught.
Bro.
Right? So genetic plays a huge role.
Bro, speak for yourself, bro.
No, he's talking about statistics though. He's not.
No, where's these statistics come from, bruv? And where did they do this? And where did they do these studies? Who was the subjects in these studies, bro? Where did they come from?
And also that don't mean anything as well, because if you don't apply yourself, it don't mean anything anyway.
That's what I'm saying. To make that a fair test, yeah, the only way you could make that a fair test is if you got those kids, you got a bunch of white kids, Asian kids, black kids, and from day one, from when they could read, write, speak, and you taught them the exact same thing, they had the exact same nature, nurture, all the way. They had the same diet, even the same food. They would have to have the same everything.
Yeah.
That's the only way you'd be able to have a fair study. That's the only way. That study doesn't exist, bro. That study doesn't exist.
Okay, Richard, are you saying that these Asian countries, the same treatment so that you,
brother, did you not hear what I just said? Did you not hear what I just said? You're asking me about in these Asian countries.
Africa is not.
What?
Why is it that Asia is getting richer every day, but Africa is not?
Because their culture is different. The social engineering is different. The fundamental cause of their culture is different, bro. That's why, bro.
Who is responsible for the social engineering of the society?
What's that? And what countries in Africa are you talking about? Because you keep saying Africa like it's one country, bro.
All of them, the black ones, all of them.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I will only say the only country in Africa that is a little bit developed is South Africa, maybe Botswana, and maybe Namibia. But all the rest are.
So does that mean? So that means that. So that means that like genetically that. So that means that genetically Asians are smarter.
right? They're not black, so you cannot bring them into the conversation.
Bruh.
Mexicans are not black.
Then why don't
You know
you?
that
Why are
100%.
you in Africa then? If they're so stupid and they're so unattractive and they're so dumb, why are you there?
You
Oh,
mean
yeah,
black
exactly.
Africans? Like,
He
Because
probably
I'm
can't.
on a vacation.
He
I
probably
kind of
can't
like being,
leave.
because I like being on a vacation and I like being around my own people for some reason. I mean, yeah, but I just happened to be here, right? It's not that I'm here because I'm enjoying it or I have a special. No, I'm just happy to be here. I also believe in, right? But I'm just telling you that these countries in Africa, why are they not developed, and why do
We
they
just told
don't
you
We
why.
just literally
and
told you why.
I'm not gonna
I
lie,
a
bro.
don't
layered
believe
thing.
it. I don't believe. I
Bro,
don't
it's a
What
believe
is
layer
there
of
not
things.
to believe?
Mainly corruption.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. With your accent, you're not gonna do very well in the West.
you. It's not. It's trust me. I have my fair share in the West, bro. Trust
Bro,
me.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Girls gonna. I'm not saying you are these things I'm about to say, but girls are gonna look at you like you're kind of corny. They're gonna look at you like you're not really relatable. They're not gonna understand what you're saying.
Do you
You know what
even?
I'm saying?
Do you
Like,
even? Like, bro, if I show you, bro, if I show you my IG or so, you would say, yeah, this dude. Like, you don't understand who is talking to you. Be honest. I tell you, I have my fair share of
so
everything in the
unless you
West.
got just crazy clout from doing something, they going and if you just going off of just like it depends. If you got clout, then yeah, you might do all right. But if we talking about just you and you coming at the girl sounding like that, the way you sound right now, they not giving you no play, buddy.
Buddy, I get played all the time, bro. I get played all the time. That's
You
your
could
opinion.
be attractive.
Every guy says that on the
Everybody is entitled to
internet.
their opinion,
Every guy says
right?
that.
Yeah,
And
everybody does
I don't even think this is right. I don't think they should judge you because of your accent and the way you talk. I don't think that's right. But I'm just telling you how it is. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look at you like you're corny. That's just what it is.
Especially in America.
Yeah, in America.
Yeah.
Especially America, bro. America's the
black
toughest
yeah.
market, bro. That's the toughest one, bro. Trust
Bro,
me.
I
Like
get
when you talk to a girl in America, bro, you gotta be like smooth. Like you gotta have
Smooth.
like that American swag.
You gotta
and
have
shit.
that.
Like,
You
you
need
said-
to know.
yeah.
You need to be confident, and you know you are that guy, bro. Like, cause they
Yeah.
will sniff it out if you're not, bro. Like, it's
Bro.
Yeah, and
quick.
it's gonna even before you open your mouth, it's gonna be apparent, like in your whole like swagger and everything.
And
know
they
what I'm saying?
and as well with American women, they're
Bro,
looking
let
for a
me tell
reason.
you,
They're looking for a reason to get you out
I
of there.
don't have a problem dealing with the West at all. I have zero problem. I have looks max. I have money max, right? I have no problem dealing with Western women, right? I just literally just love to explore. I love to travel. I've been to over like 25 countries. This is just something that I personally like to do, right? It's a hobby of mine, right? But when I come
So
to maybe when
what state in America? What state in America did you get the most girls?
bro, all of them.
Like, yeah, but which state did you
Nah,
do
come
the
on, bro.
best
Be
at?
honest now. Be honest.
Which state
Bro.
did you like do the best at?
I would say Miami. I did good in Miami.
Miami? Miami?
Bro,
I don't
think you're
believe
Bro,
leading-
yeah, bro.
I don't
Yeah, he
believe
capping,
you.
bro. This dude
I
capping,
don't
bro.
believe
Bro, are you leading
Oh,
with Miami or?
Kid,
This
can I
dude said
send you a
Miami,
picture?
bro.
Man said
Kid,
Miami,
can I
bro.
send you a picture
He
of who
literally
he's
said.
talking to?
He literally said the first thing that come to his head. Oh, Miami sounds good. Yeah, Miami.
Miami's not even a state either, bro. That's my thing.
He said,
Yeah, that's
where
another
in-
thing. That's not even a state. That's
Bro.
a city.
That's not even a state.
He literally said
But-
which part of the U.S. So
No, which
I said
state?
what state? I said
He said
which state?
state.
I said which
He
state,
said
and you
state.
said, and then you said a city. What state is Miami in? Hold on. I got a feeling you don't know.
Florida. Is it Florida?
Oh, if you had said something,
He
else, that'd
said,
been
"Is it
crazy.
Florida?"
Funny,
He
that
said,
would be
"Is
funny,
it?"
that would be funny.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Because I felt like dude didn't even know what he was talking about. But
No,
okay,
just say LA or
but
something like that.
yeah, but bro,
you see
you
the
realize
problem-
Miami? Do you realize Miami might actually be the hardest dating
Yes.
market in America?
That's the hardest
Bro,
one, bruv.
You see, this is the problem with a lot of American men. You guys do not understand how to succeed with your women, right? You guys need to
Wow.
do that, right?
Bro, I have
Listen
a
to me.
question.
Let me put you on game, bro. Let me put you on game
Bro,
because
are you
I've been
listening?
there, I've been it.
Are you
Let me
leading
put
with
you
your?
on game.
Are you
Listen to
leading
me,
with
let
your
me put-
wallet, or would the girls still
No,
want
let-
you if you don't
bro.
have any?
Can I ask you a
Let me
question,
put
bro?
you on
HCP Films. How tall are you?
Let me put you on game.
How
Alright,
tall are you?
I'm 5'10". I don't have a problem.
You're
with women. Let
5'9".
me
I
tell
know
you.
you're 5'9". Number one.
I'm going 5,
Bro,
bro. I'm going 5.
I'm not buying it. I'm not trying to be horrible, but I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not
how
buying
I
it.
deal with these chicks, right? Especially in Miami. Number one, bro, get off those fucking dating apps, bro. That is the problem with a lot of you men these days. You guys,
He's a
that's how I
dating
know
coach now.
That's how I know you're not attractive. That's how I know you're not attractive. If you was attractive, you would
Yeah,
love dating
attractive
apps,
guy
bro.
you could get
You would
on
love
dating apps.
That's how I know you're not attractive, Brody. Yeah. See, the fact that you're telling people to
Yeah,
get off dating apps,
yeah. Nah, he messed
the
up.
fact that you're telling
He
people
messed
to
up.
get off dating apps is how I know you don't.
Because
get
dating
girls,
apps
bro.
is a
The
looks
dude-
test. The dating app
If
is a
you
looks
really-
test. Yeah,
if
you
was
messed up,
really
bro.
attractive,
You messed
would
up.
love dating apps, bro.
Yeah, you messed up with that. You messed up
Come
with
on,
that
bro.
one, bro.
I know. I
Yeah.
knew you was going to expose yourself. I knew
Yeah,
it.
I knew it as well. I knew it as well.
Let me send a picture because he seems to be like he does. Bro, let me send a picture, right? Let me send a picture. Like, can I send a picture here or something?
No one's stopping you. Go on.
Bro, yes.
Where do I send it? Does it
I
send
feel like
on the
Miami
chat?
is like money mode.
Nah, let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak. Go on.
All right, okay. Well, first of all, bro, first of all, whenever I'm dealing the market, the first thing you have to understand is most women these days, especially in Miami and these places, bro, they're leaving the apps, bro. They don't want to be. Do you know how desperate a girl has to be to go on a dating app, bro? Like, seriously, do you understand? Whenever I measure dating out the chick that I dealt with before, whenever I measure dating app, they look at me like a disease. They're like, what? Like, who do you think I am? Am I that desperate? Right? The reason why a lot of men these days are facing this problem is because a lot of guys use these apps, right? The number one place these days to meet chicks is at event, bro. Social event, right? Like dating events, social event. This is where the game will come into play. This is what confidence and so will come into play, right? If you operate in those environments, trust me, you will have a far better. And of course, a certain degree of looks is required, right? That me personally, like I told you, I'm around like a 7, right? I'm around like a 7.5 or so, right?
So you say.
Bro,
Okay, so have you ever been on a dating app before? How about that?
bro, can I send a picture? How do I send a picture to this
Bro,
guy?
what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram?
Yeah, what's your IG, bruv? Quick.
All right, good. Hold on, let me send it. So I was typing in the chat.
You better
right?
not be.
Yeah,
shy,
type it in
boy.
the chat. Yeah, type it in the chat quickly.
Bro, it's gonna be some uncle, you know.
I'm not a bro.
Is that you? Yeah, I'm
telling-
looking right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait,
You
hold
better
on.
not be on private, you know. You better not be on private.
That look too, man.
I know, because I have like 20K followers, bro.
Bruv, I don't care, bruv. Why is your thing not coming up? Oh, hold on.
I found it.
But I can't see it in the chat. What is it?
Yeah,
It's in the chat.
Because I'm gonna be real. I don't even hear the confidence in Brody. I don't. You know what I mean? If he was attractive, getting mad girls, I would at least hear some confidence. I don't even hear that.
Bro, are you 19.9K followers?
No, I'm at 20. Hold on.
That's 19.9, yeah.
That's funny. I mean,
So you got
okay.
clout.
19.9.
You're right.
So you got clout then.
Well,
you got clout,
Okay,
right?
he's okay. He's doing all right.
He's all right. I mean, all right.
Bro, this is what I'm telling you guys. Like, as a man these days, bro, if you want to succeed in the US, bro, you gotta get off those apps, bro. Get off those apps. Like, go to
Brother,
these
but
events,
not.
join
But
these
you
run
just
clubs.
keep saying get off the apps, but that doesn't mean you're gonna get bad bees though. Like,
Yeah, but what does
that
it
you're
always
saying
have to
bare
be about
things,
bad
like-
bees,
I think like a six. Yeah.
Okay, now
So what do you? How did you get? What did you get your 20K from? Like, is it just from being attractive, or is it from something else, or?
bro, when I post, I just get a lot of likes, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm telling you that the baddest tricks I ever got, bro, is mostly like in person, right? Like at these events and so like business event, social event, right? Bro, most of these bad chicks, these chicks don't use, bro. They don't use these apps, bro. They don't. Every time I mention these apps to these chicks, they always look at me like if something is wrong with me. Like if I'm some kind of, I think they're some kind of prostitute or something. These chicks don't use these apps. They don't. They hate these apps. Like if you want to meet these chicks, those chicks that you mostly meet on these apps are chicks who just seeking attention.
Yeah, but do you
Chicks
know
who
what?
are
Do you know?
just
Do you know the point of that? Do you know what the point is, though, G? Yeah, like if you're a good-looking dude, the apps can work, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
facts.
saying that.
Like,
I'm not
bro,
saying
like,
that the apps
I'll be
can't work.
real. I'll be real. Listen, I'll be real. Yeah, like, bro, I remember a lot of times I would go on dating apps and I'll get matches, bro. All I would do is I'll post gym pictures, gym, hench, tats, muscles, hair. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Let's go, bro.
I'm not
And
saying that
I'm
the
not
apps
doing
can't
no
work.
mad. I'm not going to no mad events, bruv. I don't need to. I don't even need to go on
I
dates with
myself-
them, bruv.
Like I myself, King, like when I go on the app, I remember I get like a 1,000 matches on Hinge in less than 2 weeks, right? But you see, the problem with these girls is that I meet on these apps is that a lot of them don't seem to be okay. in
Are they
their
black
head.
or are they mixed? Are they non-black women?
All of them, bro. All of them. Like I met this chick, right? Bad. Like I'm 4'9". Like
No,
I'm
but
like,
what do you like
literally
though?
bad.
Which ones do you like the most?
Hold on, let me tell you something. I'm telling you, I want to tell you a story, right?
Oh, you gotta hurry up because I want to end the show soon, innit? But go on.
Yeah, this chick is like it's a hard how you call these people liberal, progressive liberal. She
Yeah.
don't want to have kids at all.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Why would anyone don't want to have a kid? Right? As
Called
beautiful as
feminism,
she
bro.
was, I just ended the date, bro. I was like, nah, this doesn't go. This is not going to work for me. I'm out of it. She was so shocked. She never been rejected before like that by a man. Right? She couldn't believe it. She was like, what? Did a nigga just rejected me? I'm a 9 and he just rejected me. She couldn't believe it. Right? So that's why I'm telling you guys, like the best result, if you want to deal with mentally ill bitches, right? Go on the apps.
I have a question. Do you normally go on dates or do you just go bring the chick to your house, basically?
I go to a social event. I meet a chick. We talk. Like, if
Do
I
you go
like
on a
her,
date? Do you go on,
Do you go on
after that,
dates?
or do you just tell her to come over?
I would prefer taking a chick on a because I meet this chick. All right. If I meet, let's say for example, if I like the chick, because obviously I'm going to if I'm meeting her in real life, I already like her. Right. But if I meet her online, more obviously I want to go on a date because if I don't like her in real life, I can just dip. Right. But if I bring her to my house and I don't like her, I have to pretend that I like her. Right? This is the problem with bringing people over to your house because you don't know if you're going to like
So
them.
are you dating? Are you dating to get into a relationship? Are you dating to get into a relationship?
Bro, I'm like almost married right now. Like heading there. Like
Engaged?
I'm almost married.
You're engaged?
You could say that, yeah.
I said you could say that.
Are you engaged to a woman in the West?
Bruv, how long you been out the game, bro?
How long I've been out the game or what do you mean?
Ah, bro,
Like, how
don't
long
worry,
you been
bro.
wifed up?
How long
Don't
I've
worry,
been
bro.
I'm not, I'm not.
Is it to an
married
American?
yet.
Is
No,
it
he's
to an
in
American?
Africa, bro. He's in South Africa, innit?
It's a mixed race woman
So
In
how long
Africa?
you been wifed up for? How long you been wifed up?
in South Africa, yeah.
Okay.
How long you been wifed up for?
I'm not married. I just tell you I'm not
No,
married.
but but
No,
how-
committed.
How
He
long you been
means.
together, innit?
I would say about 7 months.
And you're gonna marry
but-
her already, bro.
That's early, bro. That's
Jesus.
So
Hey, bro.
I'm
What?
saying assess
Take
you
a
to
touch,
see.
bro.
That's why I say it's coming close. Like I'm coming
Bro.
close, but
Bro,
3
boy.
years, 5 years minimum, bro.
Hey, you
Bro,
need
yeah,
at
I
least
think-
over a
Bro,
year and a bit.
I'm
Some,
28 years
bruv.
old, bro. I'm trying to have a family, bro. I'm trying to have some babies. In the
Bro, I'm
next-
trying
Yeah,
to
that's
now.
good, but you still need to. You get me? Do the fact
Bro,
check. The fact
I'm
check
telling
on
you
it.
now, bro.
You need the
Take a touch, bro.
Carfax. You need the Carfax,
Can I say
bro.
something? Can I say something?
Go on.
I'm not gonna lie, like this conversation makes me a little sad. I wish there was like actual discussion on goals, what we can do to improve the Black self-esteem, our countries, and just the way we treat each other. Like it just seems like we've just
Okay,
given up.
cool.
Like it's like not going anywhere. I don't know.
Let's okay, that's fine. Let's go with that to round off the show, yeah? Cool. I think that we black men and black women need to have a space where they can have honest conversations without it turning into an emotional insult match. and without shaming lines, and without just trying to look for conflict. I think we need a bridge where there has to be mutual understanding and respect. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's the first step. Communication. That's the first step, because you can't jump to any other step before that. So that's what I'm doing.
Like what these guys were talking about. I can't get bitches in the US, bro. I can get bitches anywhere.
Bro, don't worry about what it says in the chat. Hey, we're not talking about what it says in the chat. Hey, we're not talking about what it says in the chat. All right, we can't control what people are saying in the chat. We're having a conversation right here. All right.
No, I'm talking about the guy. Remember the guy say I'm not confident in.
No. The reason I said that, I was saying that based on like you not being that attractive and you not having any clout, but you have clout and you're saying you are very attractive. So
what do you mean? I'm saying I'm very attractive. You can
bro. That was ages ago. Nah, bro. That was ages ago.
Changing the topic.
You're changing the topic for no reason, bro. That was ages ago. That's dead now. All right.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about what can we do to improve the dynamics within the black community with black men and black women. Go on.
I got something to say about that, about what we can do to improve.
Go on.
Okay, so I think that we need less single mother homes. Okay. I think because that's actually a big issue, because mothers are raising boys and mothers are raising daughters to not need a man. And they're raising the boys to not be they're growing up to not know how to be a real man because they never had a father figure. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then I think that we need to stop promoting violence and promiscuity and ratchetivity and ghetto-ness and acting like that stuff is applaudable. You know what I'm saying? Like people like Sexy Red shouldn't even be famous.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she's having a major influence on the young girls, and it's just going to create a cycle of more ratchets and more women.
So you do believe in influence?
I was talking about sexual attraction.
Yeah, I know, but influence is influence. So you do believe in that dynamic, how something can influence somebody else. It's not forcing them.
Behavior.
Okay.
Yeah.
My argument when it came to that was that influence cannot influence attraction. It can influence behavior, but not attraction. That's what I was saying.
Behavior and attraction goes hand in hand, though.
It's not that far apart. But anyway, let's get back to what you were saying, bro. Let's get back to what you were saying.
I'm gonna just say right now, I'm just gonna say this one last thing. My penis, nobody could tell me what my penis is gonna get hard to.
All right, cool. That's good for you.
So,
you too.
Okay.
and I think that just goes universal. But anyway, yeah. So we gotta stop promoting these types of people. Stop like applauding it, and that goes for the men too. Like dudes like NBA YoungBoy, King Von. They need to stop being applauded, even in the neighborhood, even in the neighborhoods, right? The guys that get the most respect are the drug dealers, the killers, stuff like that. We gotta shame these people. Like
I'm literally gonna do a live stream. I'm literally going to do a live stream about this tomorrow, about that actual topic tomorrow. But go on.
I want to ask you something, AZ. Can I ask you something?
Yeah. What's up?
So I'm an African American as well. And my question is, why do you think we let the ghetto people, the ratchet people, why do we let them dominate our culture, our neighborhoods?
I feel that black people are just attracted.
Bro, she was asking AZ, why you jumping in, bro?
Because at one point, the classy black people were the people we aspire to be.
You know? Right. I mean, I think what happened was, again, fathers not being in the home, because when the fathers are not in the home, there's not discipline, there's not leadership, right? So what ends up happening is everyone is kind of like a free agent. They just do whatever they want. There's no order, there's no structure, right? So with no structure, no order, no leadership, people are just going to do whatever they want to do, right? And then things can spiral out of control. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you see in the culture. The culture was more structured when the fathers were in the home. And now that the fathers are no longer part of the upbringing, it just got out of control. You know what I'm saying? And then nobody's able to nobody can shame anybody. I can't say, man, Sexy Red is bad for the society. People gonna tell me, other black people gonna tell me to shut up. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think also another thing is I think black men need to stop promoting their women as whores. I mean, a black man signed Sexy Red. Why did she get signed? Why did I'm talking to AZ? Sorry, like she was signed by a black American. We gave her all this clout, which we shouldn't.
So we talking about Sexy?
Yeah, a black man signed her.
Okay.
promoted her. So why are we promoting the worst of our people?
Well,
If the
to be
black
fair,
man wanna sign her, somebody else will have.
okay. But what I was gonna say was that's a good point. But what I was gonna say was Sexy Red got popping on YouTube, right? So the black guy, the executive black guy, is just like, oh look, this girl's getting a lot of clout. She's building a lot of fans. Let me sign her before a major label does, so I can profit from her career. He's just
Yes,
looking at it
straight.
from a business perspective. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, there are black women with their clothes on that are like trying to get put on, trying to make it, and they don't
But
get
they
paid.
don't sell. They don't sell.
They don't sell. They don't make
Well, why
money.
don't they try to sell them?
People gravitate towards negativity.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's
They
simple.
don't
Okay, well
sell.
that's a
That's
problem.
why the first thing I said is we need to change the culture itself, right? Like the way we grow up has to change. Then if the way we grow up changes, a girl will never grow up to even be like Sexy Red in the first
It's like
place.
it's like in
You
the
know what I'm saying?
UK. It's like in the UK. The popular black predominant shows are always gang, gang, gang. Like Top Boy. It's not that much different from America. It's just a smaller scale, but it's the same crap. Like even the music's degenerate. Drill music. That came from Chicago. It came and it became huge in London. Then guess what?
Right.
The rate of stabbings flew up. Like
right.
It's just this.
it's also
this is how it goes.
And
Go on.
the reason I know that this is a culture and an upbringing issue is because let's say we take black people out of it, right? Let's look at the Italians, right? The Italians are synonymous with the mob culture, with the mafia culture, right? The Godfather, Goodfellas, stuff like that, right? So they have a similar issue where their culture is like embracing the mob, right? But if you look at other European races, like like Irish people, like stuff like that, whatever, their culture isn't as synonymous about gangsterism, so they're not going to really have that being promoted as much. So that's how you know it's based on the upbringing itself, not necessarily what's promoted and pushed out.
Yeah, it's like when anything like serious happens, and then for some reason the media has to go and ask what Stabby the rapper thinks about it. Why are you asking him his opinion about anything in the black community?
Yeah.
He is a part of the problem.
It's media exposure, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Even on like normal, even on normal daytime TV, white people shows, quote unquote white people shows, and then they want to bring on a black celebrity guest, they'll bring on the fucking rapper, drill rapper. Why are they? You got to see the pattern. There's a very clear pattern.
It's also the social media algorithms, the media, everything.
Yes.
It's just perpetuating.
King Riches, can I tell you something?
Yep.
I think you have a lot of power. You have a huge platform. I think you can change the culture.
Wow. Well, I
think you
appreciate
can do
that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, because now I just think that like I like doing these shows where I get to talk and let you guys talk and let people come up and speak their mind, because I think we really need this, like, for real. Like yesterday I did the video about black people. Why can't black people get along? FBA, tethers, Africans, Caribbeans, all of this stuff. I think these topics are very important because it's like we can't keep listening to rap music and rappers and athletes and what they're doing and this quote unquote culture, which is, bro, it's actually poisoned, bruv, in the West anyway.
That's true.
It's poisoned, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
but it starts.
we can't keep
in the house.
listening to podcasts of ex convicts podcasts and ex gangsters podcasts and to listening to their opinions about life. Or these guys that come from prison talking about their prison stories every day.
Upbringing.
It's too much, bro. And this is what I'm saying. It's like when in the black people, we're pigeonholed. We're put in a narrow box. Like, if you get out of that box, you're weird. The majority are gonna think you're weird if you're not a part of that collective. Yeah. Whereas other communities, you can be whatever you wanna be. You don't have to be glorifying criminal culture. It's only us. We have to be. You're either a rapper or athlete or career criminal, bruv. If you're outside of that, you're a square. Why is it like that? Why is it you're a square?
You know what it is as well. Our underworld is the forefront, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But other communities, they'll have like their bad eggs, quote unquote, but they're kind of pushed under the carpet. But our negativity was pushed to front of the canvas sort of thing. So everyone just
In the
sees
black community,
that.
criminals are made to be heroes, bro. That's what it
Pretty
is.
much, yeah.
I'm telling you right
Everything's
now.
reversed,
I'm telling you right now. All of this 100% leads to fathers not because if you look at
Yeah, it does. It's true. You're right.
If you look at like old black media, like the Bill Cosby Show, you know, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know what I'm saying? Like that was for strong fathers, family staying together, the kids going to college, going to school. That was the dominant culture, just like the girl is saying, right? But once you take the fathers out the home, there's no longer any structure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the thing is, I think a lot of women don't understand that, and they're seeing it as, yeah, I'm strong and independent. When actually, no, this is not how it's meant to be. This is not a strong dynamic. Like it's actually not like
by yourself.
Yeah, you're just by yourself. All is happening is you're by yourself. That's what it is.
You're by yourself. Yeah, that's the thing.
And you can't do it all by yourself. You can't.
With being by themselves. Basically.
Yeah, it's
That's
sad.
what it is.
It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. But anyway, guys, thank you so much, everyone, for participating. Thanks for everyone watching. I'm gonna wrap it up now. It's like nearly 2 a.m. and I've got boxing tomorrow, so I can't stay up all night talking, even though I'd love to. But listen, I'll be back again with another live stream. I'm gonna be talking about how criminals are rappers, black people view criminals as heroes or something like that. The title will be the title tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will be able to come back and speak your mind tomorrow night. Make sure you're all tuned in, make sure you all subscribe to the channel, and yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate all of you, man. You lot take care of yourselves. I'm gonna switch off the studio, so everyone on the studio, thank you very much. For the guys that waited, that didn't get to speak, you'll get a chance to speak. See you later. Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Thank you for letting me on. Bye.
No problem. All right, cool, guys. Listen, thank you for watching. This has been a very informative, important live stream. Please, everybody, like the video. Don't forget, hype the video, like the video, leave comments. Let me know what you think about what's been spoke about under here. And yeah, that's about it. You lot take care of yourselves. I'll be back again with another live stream talking about some real stuff. Yeah, real stuff. Anyway, with that being said, take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. Peace.